Hey there guys, it's Metro, and welcome to the last episode of the No Gear Leveling Challenge that we've been working on for about 6 decades now on the Zandalari Rogue. Outlaw Rogue specifically, very fun. We had a lot of fun with this. If this is the first episode you're watching of this, it's been a wild ride. We started this a long time ago, like probably like a year and a half ago now. It's actually before Classic came out. I started this because I thought if I can do this, then I can definitely find enjoyment playing Classic. I was wrong, but I can do this. I was right about that. Obviously, it was started before chromie time, before all the leveling changes, and that makes it a lot easier, a lot quicker, one way or the other. But it's really not, like, it was just a time thing, you know. It was never really going to be something that I couldn't finish. But today we are going to finish it. We have pretty much, less than 4 levels left. And we have the full everything from the anniversary and war mode and all this stuff. So we're going to get through it. We're going to go to my favorite zone, probably to level in, period. And that's the Northern Barrens. We'll see how much we have to do in the Northern Barrens. I might consider doing the Southern Barrens too. But there is one ulterior motive here. It's also, I really want to have skinning so I could skin again. So I'm going to get this character to max today and get skinning going. And I'm going to go skin BWL again so I can get more blue dragon scales. I've been trying to make, on another series, I've been trying to make the blue dragon scale set. I finally found a guy on our server who has the 2 pieces of the 3 that were removed from the game, and that is really, I wanted these forever. This set, it looks awesome on some races, and I'm looking forward to finally getting it. I got the shoulders from him. Now I just need to get the chest, and then I could eventually get the legs myself. So that's going to be that. We're almost to the Barrens. We're going to fly over where we're going to start. If you haven't seen when I did the Barrens properly, we're going to be using Party Sync to do it too, by the way, because I've already done the Barrens. So let's get going with that. But yeah, if you haven't seen when I did the Barrens properly, there's a couple quests that I just can't do naked. I can definitely do them, but it would be a lot of work, and I don't feel like it would be worth it. So you got to pick and choose your battles when you're leveling characters naked. But this is not as, it's kind of gotten a little bit stale now, because I feel like it was really difficult at one point, and now it's kind of just not anymore. It's actually, since I've gotten like pretty much the full kit, it's become very, very easy, actually. Like, not very easy, like we can still die, but you might be surprised how potentially easy this could be. So I'm starting to think about ways to make it a little bit more challenging even. I can't really come up with any great solutions right now. I've been thinking a lot about a potential of like wearing some gear to kind of make things, especially early. Like early on when I was doing this, the problem was I just did no damage, and I'd constantly lose battles just like because I just didn't win. You know what I mean? Like I never finished. I couldn't finish a battle. I did like my full burst, and then it was just auto attacks because I didn't generate any haste, or I didn't have any haste to generate energy, and I didn't really have any way to play. So maybe I suck at the spec. It's very possible. I'd like to try this on more classes to see if that's the case. But the big thing was just actual DPS. Like the health pool being so low is a problem, but it wouldn't be a problem if you just, did a normal amount of DPS. So I thought maybe a cool idea would be to wear no gear that has stamina or versatility on it. Basically things that would count as pure defensive, pure reduction, or pure survival, right? I didn't do that in this playthrough, obviously, but if I did do another one, I would consider doing that. But now that I've gotten to the point where I'm at, I'm almost looking for ways to make it more challenging, which I won't be doing. I just want to finish this, but I cannot believe how easy it is. Like, we used to struggle against every single mob. Every single mob would be a fight, and now with all of our CDs up, we could kill a mob in less than 20 seconds. It used to be like 45, 50 seconds. If you watch, I had stopped this series for an extended period of time, then I restarted it. If you watch the restart, obviously the class has changed substantially too at that point, but if you watch the restart, you'll see I actually was really weak for a while there, like obscenely weak. Obscenely? That's definitely a word. I was definitely obscenely weak, and it was definitely not I didn't know if I could even continue, honestly. Like, it was that bad. So, but we are definitely continuing, and we're definitely finishing, and a lot of that is thanks to this spell here, Adrenaline Rush. It's been kind of nuts how the CD has carried us. In fact, you'll see right now, it's so good that it's like I have like 60% haste, I feels like, or something. Like, look at this. We're going to kill this mob in I'd say probably 15 seconds. If we got any substantial crits on our finishers, that would have been 15-second combat, I think. It was, let's see, 14 seconds. Yeah, it was actually even better than I expected. So there you go. I mean, you can't really, that's kind of wild, you know what I'm saying? To be 15 seconds on a mob that you're fighting with no gear on whatsoever. But then you see mob, like, you know, especially if the mob gets crits, it can be very bad. We could have a lot of trouble, so it's not completely devoid of challenge, but it's a lot easier than it was at the start. One cool feature of it, though, is you got to eat a lot, you know what I mean? I've been eating a lot of food. I had this whole bag filled with these foods, so we used, what's that, 5 stacks of this food already. And that was not even, that was like recently, that was like 4 episodes ago I bought those, so we have used a lot of food, and of course that's, you know, what you should expect, I feel like. But I'm just kind of surprised at how much damage we're doing, and more so how much energy regen has really kicked on, and like how powerful the whole synergy of everything that the kit offers has really developed, I guess. It went from like every single mob, like basically if I didn't start a pack with full health, I'd be having to kite. And now I don't really feel like I ever have to kite. In fact, I don't even really feel like I have to stop. Like as long as either evasion or adrenaline rushes up, I don't even feel like I have to stop. It's really just a courtesy to myself, like just to make sure, you know what I mean? Because kiting is definitely slower, so it'd be better to not have to kite if we don't have to. But as you see, we're about to destroy this mob. Just can't believe it. It feels like we're playing like at like insane like max level or something, you know, like fully geared out, like at the end of BFA style max level, you know what I mean? Not even just like, oh, that was fast. Like, no, that was like ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? But we could also, like, the nicest thing about this character is that we basically have infinite kite potential, especially now with the changes or whatever. Let's see how I should put it. They put poisons back in the game, so we now have a very substantial slow, and they have a fair amount of range damage. Plus with the PvP talent, it's basically infinite kiting. I could kill every single mob and never take damage from it if I wanted to. And now that I have enough energy, it's actually really easy to do that. But yeah, so we're still trying to get skinning going. We have 292, so it'll definitely be done soon. The problem is it's a little buggy if you haven't leveled skinning from in classic. I think it's still treating the game like you're supposed to be able to get to 60 instead of 50, so things are a little wacky. Obviously it's supposed to treat it like you can only get to 30 now for classic, but that's not working. And I think if it was, you know, if you were able to get to 60, it probably would be perfect, like you would never even notice it. But yeah, right now, if you want to finish skinning, you pretty much have to stay in party sync. Well, at max level, if you want to finish skinning, you have to use party sync. There's no way to do it. Like, you can't even get past like 200, basically. But what I did was a very interesting concept. I did a raid that could be skinned, and then I activated chromie time via party sync while I was in the raid after I killed the mob. Basically, so I killed mobs that could be skinned, and then I activated chromie time party sync, and I was able to skin the mobs because the mobs then scaled up. They went up to level like 63 or whatever, 53, whatever like a raid mob would be. It's much higher than a normal mob, so it was basically like I was just getting free value from skinning. But this has all been done without any weak ores, at least recently. Originally in the series, I had a lot of weak ores, and they just didn't work when the patch came out, so I figured I might as well just dump them and play without. And it's certainly a lot harder, because there's a lot of things to track on this spec, honestly. I'll tell you that for sure. But, really, that's just telling you everything you need to know about how easy this is. How easy it has the potential to be. Like, if I actually knew what I was doing, I can't even imagine how well this would have gone, especially recently. Like, it's actually kind of nuts. And another thing that's really cool is they have a lot of mobility too. Like, they have a lot of speed talents and different things that increase their movement speed, and then they have that little hook, whatever that leap is too. Freaking awesome ability. Honestly, I kind of wish warriors had that instead of heroic leap. I like that a lot. that chain that pulls you to the target. We were trying to convince people to make that an ability a long time ago, because I think that's a really cool concept for warrior. It's like something that's kind of popularized in Diablo's Barbarian, which is basically just a WoW warrior, but you know, some slight differences obviously. But I thought that would have been freaking awesome for WoW to have something like that. Sadly, Heroic Leap is the play. I thought they could have made it into a Covenant. Actually, they looked like they were going to. The Spear of Bastion, I thought that was going to be it, because that's exactly what it suggested, like a spear that's like a long, you know, a long CD, big offensive CD, and then you could, you know, sometimes you might want to use it for utility instead of offense kind of thing. That's what I was hoping for. But it just ended up being a big offensive CD, I think. I don't think there's any component with its, you know, non-damage side. Maybe though. So anyway, the main thing we have to pay attention to here is we need to make sure that the other character doesn't get out of party sync. And that would happen by going offline, by it going offline. So every 15 minutes I need to pay attention, basically. So I'll probably be doing that a lot just to make sure if I forget at any given time, you can laugh at me, because it's going to ruin the whole concept here. What I really wanted to do was finish in the barrens, and we're going to do that, I hope. But we have to be able to stay in party sync for that to happen, because I've already done this zone. I think it's after 5 minutes your character goes away, and then after 15 minutes of being away you get logged out. I think that's how it works, but it might even be longer than that. I'm not actually sure. I don't actually know. I know we tested it with Cop, but it was like, it's something that you don't want to test while you're doing it, so if you're not 100% sure, you kind of just overthink it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, honestly, this Cheap Tricks PvP talent has probably been like the main reason that this was even doable for a while. We had some of the coolest moments I've ever experienced in any portion of World of Warcraft, really in any video game period, I would say. And it was able to be done thanks in no small part to the PvP talents that we had. And also the Zandalari racial. I forgot that this is a major feature, honestly. This playthrough was really, really, really powerful. Any class that you want to level naked, if you know, you could basically stop the mob from engaging on you for a few seconds, and you could use the Zandalari racial. It's going to give you basically a second life, you know what I mean? Like, it's really valuable. And yeah, there's been between that and Cheap Shot and or whatever it's called, Cheap Tricks or whatever. These things have been insanely valuable, because especially early on when we had like no energy regen, it was pretty dire at times, let's put it that way. So I think I'm going to skip this quest here. I'm going to keep it though, just in case I need to come back. I'll remember. I have a bad memory, so I'll remember that I need to come back. But we're going to just move on ahead. We're going to do these next sets of quests here, which are basically free. If at any point you're struggling to level for any reason, like you're dying or you're having trouble surviving or whatever, maybe you're just not having fun, it's kind of boring, I don't know, you can come up here and do these quests. These quests are exceedingly easy, and they don't even seem to have any requirement. Typically, I used to thought you had to do those first set of quests, which one of them is one that we just can't do. We could do 2 more quests down there, I think at least, more like 3. But one of them just can't be done basically naked, because it's got a thorn effects. Thorns effects are like the death of this playthrough, because we have very, very little health. And our only way to survive combat in general is to kill things as fast as we possibly can. So when you kill things as fast as you possibly can, and those doing so kills you, then it's just basically impossible. Basically every single mob would be like a 5-minute kill, because you'd be constantly trying to not die. Well, see that? I'm shooting a projectile that didn't have a texture. That's funny. So little blue and white box there. That's funny. I haven't seen something like that in a while. That used to be a very common thing back in the early days of WoW's betas. They would always have a ton of untextured. I don't think it was, they didn't have a texture. It's just, it wasn't lined up properly. It happens in Warcraft 3 when you're modding Warcraft 3 a lot. Like, if you don't line the textures up properly, it's just a very strange, like, untextured thing. Now, this is probably one of the best quests in the game. These two quests, it's literally just free experience. You get full experience from both of them, too. And you get a buff. Like, absolutely insane swing right here. We just got 15,000 experience for doing nothing. Oh, we got Cloak of Shadows as well. For doing absolutely nothing. Wait, why did that quest say it was not going to give experience? But anyway, this is what I was talking about. You need to kill 30 or 6 pillagers, and you also need to wait, no, that's, yeah, pillagers. We need to kill 6 pillagers, and we also need to loot 30 quillboar tusks. So this quest is basically done for you. Like, you literally don't even, the NPCs are going to kill the mobs for you, so you don't actually even have to take damage here. You can do this entire 2 quests without taking any damage. And that's pretty good naked. You know, now, especially since we're talking about being easy, maybe it seems a little weird that I'm still doing it. I don't know. Just kind of a habit, but I like the concept here. I like the fact that I could show this off. It feels like very, it feels like I'm making the right decision. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm making something that you wouldn't normally think about doing. But when you're doing it naked, you got to start thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these guards, theoretically anyway, they should get threat. And they should have plenty. They're actually going to kill the mobs outright too. Like, you don't even really have to contribute here. So you just make sure that you get all the tags, because some of them will die without, you know, like I said, without your influence. So if you miss any kills, that's just going to be a big HP or EXP loss. I mean, you want to get this quest done as fast as possible. This is typically a pretty long quest because you have. So like, if you're new to this whole concept, you've never seen a character level naked as well. This is kind of like the cardinal rule here, or whatever, cardinal sin, whatever you want to call it. Like, you do not want to be doing these long kill quests because they are really freaking slow. Absolutely the worst possible decision you can make for these. And, you know, unfortunately the game usually plays the opposite. Like, typically when people level characters, like, think about it, like, do you think the Hemet Nestingwary quests are typically really good or really bad? Right, those types of big beast kill quests. Do you like those or do you hate those? I think most people love those. I think most people think, like, especially now with the character power that we've gained and how combat has been streamlined for CD usage and healing and stuff. Yeah, I think most people probably assume that those are the best EXP hour quests in the game, and they'd probably be right. I mean, it depends on the quest, obviously, but for us, though, it's the complete opposite, because every time we kill a mob, like, we're at our most vulnerable, first of all. We could easily die to every single mob, especially early on in this playthrough. So, you know, whether or not that's the problem is not even the issue. It's just, it's the slowest possible type of quest we can do. Especially as a rogue, when you have stealth, it has the potential to be the only quest that can be dangerous. Like, there's quest types where you literally just go and loot things, you know what I mean? So if I can loot the entire quest without even getting in combat, meaning I never have a chance of dying, and I never feel like, you know, I'm not slowed down by CD usage or, you know, getting crit or something like that would substantially slow down the pace, then why would I do those quests? You know what I mean? The answer becomes like, well, you have to do them to advance. But if you, I was asking Cop about this, and he didn't seem to know, but I wonder if anybody knows, are there any zones with like a disproportionate amount of quests that aren't like straight up kill quests? Because there's definitely some that are, right? Like Nagrand is looked at that like that. Really, you could probably say the Northern Barrens could be looked at that like as well. But yeah, like Sholazar, STV, these zones are famous for it. Absolutely famous for it. Those 3 zones, and Winterspring now is like that a lot too. I don't know if those quests up north were always there. I think that was added in Cataclysm, but basically just kill hundreds of beasts. And not only are they like plentiful, but they're auto-turning too. Those quests, there's basically like 15 quests. Probably like 9 of them are auto-turning, so pretty crazy. But here's a death, looks like. See, that mob got on me. Both of those mobs got on me. I don't really know why. The guards sometimes don't want to get threat, but as long as you, yeah, see, it's actually going to break the CC. It's funny. But anyway, yeah, Cheap Tricks also has that benefit. When you use blind, there's a chance for it to miss, like a substantial chance afterwards. Probably one of the best PvP talents in the game for this. I can't imagine there's a better one. I don't think there is a better one. I can't see what it would be, like what it would have to do. Well, actually, there was one that was really good, and they got rid of it. Holy Pally used to have one that every time you used Holy Light, I guess it was, it would heal, but it would also do damage based on the healing. So, yeah, see, we missed that kill there. So that was extremely good for this because obviously you're taking a ton of damage. If you healed for nothing, it did 0 damage. So you couldn't just go out and spam it. You had to actually be taking damage, which usually makes it a bad PvP talent for world content. Like a bad PvP talent for PvE content. But when you're naked and you're taking like tons of damage every auto attack, you can literally kill the mob just by healing. Like actually, like that's like legitimate. You could just go drop Consecrate and just spam heal yourself. Like, even if you wanted to do this fully geared, that's probably very possible. Like, you can just go drop Consecrate, pull like 10 mobs, and just spam heal yourself. The problem is you'd probably still out-heal the damage, so it might not even be good, but yeah, like, it's legit, like, that was like one of the best PvP talents in the game for this too, but I'm pretty sure they removed it. I didn't see it last time I looked. Haven't had a hard look at it, but I'm pretty sure they removed it. Okay, this should be the end of this quest here. Then we'll go across. I guess we'll maybe turn these in first. I can't really remember if I should or shouldn't. Let's turn them in first because I just want to be safe. I don't think there's any more follow-ups from these specific quests.
Strength and honor.
But we do have a name mob to kill soon, and yeah, I guess we already have that Torch Husk. And then we have to go get that caravan. For some reason it said we weren't going to get experience from doing that quest though. Which is strange. One of the main reasons I love this zone is the music though. It's absolutely spectacular. But one of the main reasons I leveled this character is because of treasures. I think a lot of people sleep on treasures while leveling in Classic. Everybody knows them from MOP and especially WAD. I think WAD is the one that's the most famous for them. MOP treasures are really good, especially because they give a lot of money. But yeah, typically I think most people think WAD treasures are kind of like the main. Let's see if we can pull this off here. Are kind of like the main, the best time for treasures ever, effectively. You know what I mean? And while they probably are, I would say that classic treasures are even better than WAD treasures. But the problem is they're rare. They're certainly better, and there's a lot less of them. But if you somehow got like a lot of them, you would have probably a good 50% of your leveling would be done by treasures alone. So let's see if we can pull this off here without having to kill too many mobs. I'd really like to not have to. Oh fuck! Already fucked it up. I'd really like to. Oh yeah, this is beyond fucked. I really like to like make this faster, but why does he keep Quillbore rushing? Oh, he's not. He's gonna do it. He can't hit me with that ability while he's on the Raptor. So this is actually gonna be easy, I think. Yeah, this is gonna be really easy. I probably should have just did this from the get-go. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I think it's probably a bug, honestly. He's gonna just die on the Raptor. And most people probably kill the Raptor by accident. But not me. You see, he automatically respawns after you kill the Raptor. Oh, now he's off the Raptor. Interesting. Who knows? Very strange. Okay, I think that one's probably gonna aggro when I get that grain. It's probably not even worth finding out, because we do not want anything to aggro. Because we do not have... Oh shit, I'm an idiot. I didn't stealth. Alright, let's run. Cloak of Shadows, what does that actually do? Basically just a magic debuff reduction. Or removal, more so. Oh yeah, we still have to kill hunters too. Wait. Oh no, we don't. That's for a different quest, yeah. That was for the original quest. There's no actual plunderers up here, right? No. They were only down there. But yeah, Rogue is extremely good for this, obviously. This is, like, you know, I'm talking about kill quest not being a good idea, but in general, that's mostly only true because of how good Rogue is for this. Like, if it wasn't for the ability to stealth and sap things, this would be a lot worse. Stealth is really good on its own, but sap is why it's good at all for this, because stealthing into a, like, you know, maybe you're doing a quest in a cave or something like that, that's when stealth gets good. But if you're doing normal questing out in the world, stealthing doesn't really matter. You can get by a lot. Like, I can easily kind of split the difference here and skip both of those mobs if I wanted to, you know what I mean? But there's no way I can loot this stuff here without killing probably at least 2 of these mobs, you know, typically. And also vanish is also a big thing. Like, if I messed it up on a druid, I wouldn't have any chance. Like, I'd, you know, other than night elf druid, I guess, I wouldn't have any chance to redeem it. You know what I mean? It'd be messed up for good, and that would be pretty much the end of it. We'd have to either run or die. But with vanish, it's really, you know, very easy to find yourself in a position where you failed and not die. Because that's the main thing. Like, deaths in these are just absolutely brutal. It's obviously demoralizing, punishing. You know, it doesn't feel good, but it's a huge time loss. If you have any temporary buffs as well, they usually go away too. There's not a lot of quests or anything that we did that had those kind of things, but certainly when you can get them, it's pretty good. And that is it. See how easy these quests were? We basically just did a full hub's worth of quests without... We pretty much only ever got in combat with one mob, right? I mean, we got in combat with the mobs that we had to kill and loot, but if we had to kill those over here, it would have been a lot longer. We probably would have been like a good... Probably, I would say maybe like 150% more time, because we'd have to constantly eat. We might even die, you know, especially because there's a lot of mobs there. I don't know if those mobs run, but they might, you know what I mean? So, yeah, definitely something to keep in mind here. So let's see if we actually get experience here.
What do you need? Be safe.
We don't, for some reason. Strange. We got no experience from that quest. I feel like that's bugged. But anyway, while you're in party sync, you also get loot. Apparently I did not have some of this gear still, which is good. But that's it. We're done with this little hub. And the reason it doesn't continue for us is because we skipped the quest from here. So we can't actually continue. But that's not a concern. We're already at 47 on our way to 48. So we'll just go right to, oh, there's the Zeppelin. It's like such a great concept. I love the Zeppelin. Anyway, we'll go right to the Crossroads and get started here. There's a lot of quests here, and I think we'll probably just end up doing them all. So let's just, I feel like maybe this is, I'm wondering if maybe this is why I didn't get experience from that quest. Like if somehow that's part of a chain and it just bugged. I don't know why I would not get experience from those Kodo quests. But maybe it's just still some bugs with party sync. Anyway, there's like probably like 3 dozen quests just from the Crossroads. Maybe less than that, but they sprawl out. Let's put it this way. They're all over the place. As long as we're getting experience from them, this will be a very good zone to level in. And at this point, we'll probably do more of the zone again. I'd like not to leave it, but if I have to, I'm going to go to the Southern Barrens. But the thing I will not do again is the pirate area. That is just way too difficult. It's not even that it's difficult, it's just a lot of mental energy to get everything done there. Because every mob is like, they're all humanoids, first of all. They all patrol. I think they all run too, actually. And they're all like high density, you know what I mean? So typically, again, that's another situation where a leveler would probably be like, oh my god, this is awesome. I just freaking destroy these mobs, you know what I'm saying? Just go on like an inhuman rampage, but that's not going to work for us. And we're 300 skinning, nice. That's not going to work for us. We are not going to have that luxury, so we definitely need to make sure that we pick and choose our battles well. That was something we had to learn kind of the hard way on this. Again, like I said, there was a moment where we were in Thousand Needles doing a quest that Cop had recommended, and it was arguably the hardest thing I've ever done in any video game before. So if you didn't see that, I actually made a whole video about the experience on the channel, like properly. It's just that was so long ago that most people probably didn't even know that the channel existed when it was launched. That video was probably over I mean, I'd imagine I probably made that video last April or May. So yeah, well over a year and a half ago. Grizzly pants. Also, one of the key things I like about these challenges is getting Transmog. I don't normally play leather or male classes, so I've been trying to play them more and get Transmog from different eras of the game. I mean, I have played plate my whole life, basically. I was a paladin. I actually started as a warrior, but I didn't. I was like an idiot, you know, kid, didn't know what I was doing back then, getting carried through easy content by people that barely knew me. That's not the way you want to start, 50% help. But yeah, the started as a warrior. Not that I don't think like anything I did in Classic would help me with Transmog nowadays, but started as a warrior. Went to Paladin, late Classic, switched to Paladin as my main, all through from TBC onward. Basically, I TBC. Oh wow, this is doing a lot of damage. Yeah, see, you can always tell when you get a lot of crits. But yeah, I played Paladin from TBC all the way through Legion, and then in Legion I decided that my efforts as Blood DK would begin in earnest. I really did not like what they did with Holy Pally, honestly. And I still kind of don't. I still like really like Paladin. Oh shit. Really like Paladin as a class, but I'm just not in love with it anymore. You know what I mean? I've fallen out of love with it. So sad times. It was my main forever, and many people know me as a Blood Elf. You know what I mean? Like, it's another reason why I would never, probably never change my Blood Elf's race, because there's people out there who have played this game with me for decades that like know me as a Blood Elf. But I don't think. Who cares, really? Maybe I will. It's just a little sentimentality. But anyway, so I had all that plate gear as Paladin, and then I switched to DK. So basically, I played all three plate classes, one way or the other, along the way. And I never really played anything else. So there's very few, like literally, cloth especially is the thing I've played the least. I only at any point even had a clothy in mob challenge modes. That was it. I guess maybe in WoD challenge modes? I don't even think so, though. I played a lot of mob challenge modes on a priest and a mage. Both were very powerful at the time, and there was just not a lot of content in mob, so I did a lot of challenge modes. But I had, you know, a fair amount of time spent on those characters, but I didn't really play them much. I just was in challenge mode, so other than the challenge mode gear, I don't think I have anything from those characters. But cloth is embarrassing. Like if I look at a plate, like maybe shoulder set on the appearances tab, it's actually kind of funny, you know. I have a good amount, but you'd be surprised for me playing the game since the day it came out how few transmogs I actually have. But the look at how fast our damage comes in though. It's kind of wild. But yeah, then you look at cloth and it's like, wow, like I have like 7 actually, like legitimately 7. Kind of funny actually. Yeah, ever since we got all these new passives and also the adrenaline rush, like there's a passive that the more combo points we spend, the more CDR we get, basically cooldown reduction. We get our abilities up faster, which is great. Like on paper, it's obviously awesome. But then you realize that adrenaline rush probably like makes you just get like probably like maybe like 30% more spells in that window. You know what I mean? So then that makes the CDR even stronger. And then you start to think like, fuck, if I had, what was it called? Ineffable Truth on this spec, what the hell would it be like? You know what I mean? But, and then here's like a patented play right here. This is another one of these. This is why this class is strong things. Like blind into troll racial. GG. That mob's now. He went from winning to losing. You know what I mean? And actually I'm gonna not take any more damage from that pack somehow. Kind of crazy. Alright, so that's it for that. We need more Zephyr hoops. I think we have, well, we don't have the Dark Moon Fair stuff. I don't really like that. I'm not a big fan of porting all over the worlds. This isn't a nomad leveling challenge. If you have seen some of those on the channel, they're pretty fun, but This is not a nomad leveling challenge. This is just naked, which is more about difficulty and perseverance than it is immersion. Like, I definitely wouldn't say that the character's goal was to have fun. You know what I mean? It was to be challenged, and that's fun for a variety of different reasons. But it's just kind of cool. Like, I've been talking about this a lot, but I just want to like have like a compiled library of me completing these things. You know what I mean? I think it just looks awesome to say like, hey man, look how dedicated I am to difficult content. Not even just at max level. You know what I mean? Like, I already have a library for every single Mythic Plus run I ran, and you know, 99% of those are with pure pugs with no voice. But when you have this much effort spent to low-level stuff too, I feel like there's a good way to document that as well, you know. So I actually have a spreadsheet. It should be in the description of every one of these videos. If I forgot, maybe whatever, my bad, but just remind me, I'll put it in. But no, I don't think I did. Either way, the idea there is to just keep them all in one area. So like, there should be a list of everything I've done. I think I have like probably like 7 or 8 playlists already made with a small description on a document. So it's been a lot of fun, man. I've been having a lot of fun leveling characters, and chromie time has really been probably the best addition the game has ever had for me. I hate to say that because it makes it sound like I don't care about max level stuff anymore, but I mean, Mythic Plus was great, and challenge mode too, you know, as well. But frankly, this is just so much deeper than those concepts. Like, probably the way to put this is, you know, in terms of max level content, is if like they made like a challenge mode type suite that affected all PvE content, not just dungeons, right? Because that's basically like, you know, if chromie time only worked for one expansion, then that would be kind of the equivalent of Mythic Plus. Like, it's great, but it's kind of narrow compared to chromie time. At least I feel like it's just a very sweeping change to the game, you know. So okay, now we got to go kill this named mob. This has been a difficult ask for us in the past, but by now with the power we've gained, as you see, we've just gained so much power. Love this Tauren music though. That's some of my favorite music in the game. That's one of the main reasons I like doing the barrens, because that Tauren music that plays when you're in the Crossroads, it's just the best. I mean, it literally like makes me feel all types of emotions. Like, I know people talk about nostalgia a lot in this game and around the game, but it's like, that song like changes me physically. Like, honestly, I could hear that song and I just immediately feel differently. I need to get that like synced up whenever I'm in a bad mood and just play it, honestly, because it's crazy. Oh yeah, Outriders. Okay, so one little tip here is if you press it and then immediately stealth, you'll be in stealth when he comes down. Otherwise, he's meant to jump on you. So it's a pretty big deal, because if he jumps on you, I think he actually stuns you, if I remember correctly. And that is not good. You do not want to start any combat naked. You do not want to start by being in a stun. You're probably going to lose that combat, let's put it that way. Or you'll be running around kiting the whole time. But as you see, it's very easy between all these CDs we have. And we didn't even use both healing pots. We didn't kite at all. Presumably, it's not over yet, I guess, but it's just stun. Now it's over. We could also skin it, so that's good. But yeah, this is actually a really good PvP talent. I didn't realize how good this was going to be. It was probably actually better before. I didn't realize. I thought it was just going to replace regular Crimson Vial. But it gives a Crimson Vial to everybody. And it's actually a better version. This is 39% of my health, where my Crimson Vial is only 26% of my health. I don't know why that's the case. But that's probably intended, I guess. But yeah, the only thing is, it's a potion. So it's a 5-minute CD now. It used to be a 1-minute CD. It used to work. Potions used to work differently, basically. But yeah, now it's a 5-minute CD. So if it was 1-minute CD, it would have been a lot better in the past, obviously. But that's that.
What do you need?
All right, another buff we just got, versatility. Now we'll go do the raptors. Let's see how far we get from just these types of quests. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do this quest too. I can't actually remember where you know, where some of these quests lead to, but a lot of these quests are really straightforward, just beasts. Thing is, we don't actually need... We're getting garrison resources, too. Thing is, we don't actually need any of these skinning stuff anymore, so I might as well just level. Originally, my main goal here was to get skinning done as fast as possible, but it's no longer the goal. Alright, sun scale. There's a bunch of mobs up here, so gotta be a little careful. Usually they patrol away. One of them is not going to stay here. I don't know which. Probably this one. You can always come back, but we definitely can't kill 3 mobs. Right, there we go. See, these mobs stun. This is a relatively bad quest for us. Even with CDs up, we're going to take a lot of damage here. Just because anytime we can't... Basically, you have to win the trade. Like, you have to do more damage than they do to you. And if you can't match their damage, at least, then you're never going to win naked. Because your health pool is just way too low for that. But typically, mobs that don't stun or fear you are pretty straightforward. One good thing about Rogue, though, especially was casters, really just didn't really pose that big of a threat to us. Any mob that we could actually stun or interrupt was really, like, that had value, was really good. Did we get a feather yet? No. It's a relatively low drop rate, but it's not really... Just gotta kill a lot of mobs. Problem is we have to come all the way back up here. I'd like to get this one done first, so we don't have to clear all those mobs out again in the future. Really, the way you'd probably maximize this is just to do it on the easiest mobs and then just... no, not really though, because there's pretty much always a mob in front of you. In front of each raptor nest, so... It's probably better. I was going to say get the 3 feathers first, and then you could try to CC and blind your way to each pack, but... That's probably not on the table. Offhand. Didn't know rogues could even equip offhands. Now this actually is a big issue. Yes, we made this mistake before too. Okay. Don't make this mistake. There we go. Yeah, we made this mistake earlier in the playthrough too, and it actually basically broke my own rules by accident. I had equipped something for Transmog, and then when I re-equipped the weapon, it didn't put it in the slot that it was in for some reason. I was screwed. I actually had to go all the way back to be able to buy a new weapon because I was in violation of my rules, like, directly, so... You had to fix that. But let's put it that way. Let's put it this way. That was during the worst time in the whole playthrough, so it really didn't make any impact somehow. I didn't even notice it, actually. So that was actually part of the reason why I thought maybe it would be interesting to wear gear that just didn't increase my health pool at all. Because I would be interested to see what it looks like when you have no health but do a lot of damage. Because one of my favorite things about this is that, like, there's a real possibility of dying every single time I'm in combat. Not necessarily in love with the fact that I'm sitting here staring at my action bars waiting for energy to regen because I have no haste or any secondary stats at all, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely not why I'm doing this. Let's put it that way. So, it's fun still, like that's part of why it's difficult, but it is at times where you just, or especially early on, when you just don't have any spells and you don't have any stats, that you're literally just staring there watching auto attacks. And that basically is just classic, right? If I wanted to play classic, I would be doing that. But yeah, obviously, leveling and being as fast as it is, you get out of that range pretty quick. So now this guy stuns me. We could easily die. Yep, this could be really bad. Let's see how it ends up. We do have one more stun on, but we already DR'd it. Opening with that cheap shot or whatever that is. Yeah, cheap shot is the stun out of stealth. Kidney shot is the stun out of combo points, right? Opening with cheap shot is not a great idea. Apparently there could be treasures over here. Let's quickly see. This is one of the cool things about the barrens. Is the zone is it's actually quite small. but they make really good use of the natural landmarks to kind of feel like it's in very different areas. Like, you know how if you go to Suramar, the zone isn't actually that big. Oh yeah, there's a treasure here. See, this is why we wanted to level a rogue. But the zone isn't actually that big. It's just there's a lot of like kind of demarcations in the zone. You know what I'm saying? Like things that are kind of blocking your path. So as you see, I just got 8,000 experience from that. I also got a green, which I have not collected, so a transmog that could be potentially rare. But 8,000 experience for the record is almost the same. I think I actually got more. I think it was 8.7, and this is 8.6. So you actually get more from a treasure than a single quest, which I don't think is the case in WoD anymore. Certainly not. I think the bonus objectives are about the same as a quest now, and the treasures are probably like a third of a quest now. So, but you also get rare transmog. It's basically, now, is that gonna happen again? Okay, good. It's basically just the pool of BOEs from Classic. And you see there could be treasures all over the place. But typically I think the treasure system is like a shared spawn system. So like any of these three, or I guess even this one here, we're all in one spawn. And then any of these four, we're all in one spawn. So if I got this one, there's not going to be another one in this area, no matter what. And I think it might even be like there's only one up per area, like, or per zone. Like there's one from here, one from here. Any of these could be up, but not more than one. You know what I mean? So I don't actually know how that works. I want to find out. This is why I leveled the rogue from the get-go, because I want this answered. I want to know what the answer to this is. So we're on our way to knowing the answer. I just have to actually get this character to max level by flying. And then what I'm actually planning on doing over time is just basically traveling around the world and documenting every single one. I haven't decided how I want to do that yet, so if anybody has any feedback, I'll happily hear it. But I think probably just make a Google document with pictures or something. I'm not really sure. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, Ratchet. Okay, cool. So now it takes me to Ratchet. Okay, so instead of doing that, we're gonna go and keep doing the rest of the quests in this from the Crossroads. There's like another whole chapter of Crossroads quest that we haven't even done yet. So, but yeah, we're almost 48, so it's pretty good. Yeah, basically gained a full level in that 47 minutes. So, actually, I'd say it was more like, what's our actual slot played? 32 minutes. Yeah, I would say probably about less than 40 minutes we've gained a full level. But again, that's doing quests that are very easy. Although to be fair, that first quest we did was not like how you want a quest. You don't want to be doing one quest in a hub and then moving on, you know? Which is really the second quest was really freaking easy. That's the best EXP per hour in this whole playthrough. We're not going to match that anywhere else. Another thing that might seem weird is rares. Usually are typically looked at as like one of the best things in the game. But for me, I found like they were a complete waste of time because so many of the rares were like actually difficult. Like, you know, they had the mechanics and they sometimes even like spawned ads and stuff. Like there's a variety of things that we just could not deal with as naked characters. So it's definitely harder than typically. Like you kill every rare in sight and that would be like a huge source of damage. Like you could easily do 1 to 50 without doing a single quest. In fact, Sai did that back in WoD. And it was basically, he did a lot of pet battles, but it was basically just Draenor treasures got him there. Now, this was before chromie time, so now I can't even imagine what it would be like. You'd easily be able to do it, I bet. In fact, it would be an interesting thing to see done. What it looks like when you have actually 0 quests accomplished. The problem is, I think there was something that I think it was actually the Draenor treasures were counting as quests for some reason. Because he was getting, like, if you look, I've always thought this was, I'm going to bring this up because might as well. I've always thought the coolest thing to do in WoW, if you're ever bored, go into the statistics, okay? Find a random stat, okay? Travel. Find a random stat. Flight pass taken, 0. Go level a character with 0 flight pass taken. I think that would be really cool. Number of times hurt, 0. That's basically the Nomad leveling challenge, right? That's almost the foundation of it. So I think that is a really cool thing to do. And you can do that, like there should be one here for quests. Yeah, quest completed, 0. Get to max level with this number being 0. That'd be cool, right? The thing is, one of the main ways you would do it, for some reason, still counts as a quest. But I don't know if treasures do. If we run into another treasure and I remember, I'll check really quick. But I'd imagine they probably do. If they did in Draenor, they probably do everywhere for some reason. Like that's probably how Blizzard's coded it to make it give experience properly. And scaled experience, I think, is maybe the main thing. But of course, like, you know, if you just record it, you can prove that I have not actually done any quests, right? So it shouldn't really be like... Nobody should be like, oh my god, you're cheating. It's like, no, you know what I mean. Just because Blizzard doesn't agree doesn't mean that it's not happening. But I do think that it's a really cool concept to just basically find a stat and level a character without, like, what would some of the coolest ones be? Like, let's have a look while we get some kills here. I don't know why this is in the middle of the screen like that, but oh, we aggroed. I got 2 mobs somehow. It says we're in combat. Sure why, I guess because that cloud. But yeah, like, total gold earned, 0. Could you even do that? Not by doing quests. Bandage used most, that's funny. Bandage is used, obviously that one's pretty easy. If all of these were 0, though, I'd be interested. Use 5 healing potions. Now this one is maybe the coolest one. Creatures killed, 0. Different creature type killed, 10. What? That's hard to believe. But imagine, oh, I see. They mean by types like humanoid or abomination or stuff. But imagine getting to max level with 0 creatures killed. That would basically be herbing only, right? These concepts are really freaking cool. I think anyway. I love this concept. And now with chromie time, it's like a lot more doable. Like, these types of leveling challenges were always possible, but you'd be talking about like probably 4 or 5 days played on a single character just to get any of this done. So yeah, I don't necessarily dislike that, but I have a lot of other things that I'd like to do instead. You know? There's other things that I like to do in video games. So, but there is, like I said, mentioned this in the Warlock playthrough, but there's a guy who's like his job on YouTube and Twitch is to just stream Pokemon challenges. Now it's a little different in Pokemon because those challenges are like, can you even complete the game with these challenges? These are all just fun. Like, these are not actually anything that's gonna stop you from leveling. It's just about perseverance, effectively, you know what I mean? So, can you get to max level? It's not really the question. It's just, will you, you know? And I personally think that these make it a lot more interesting. I think the will you is a lot more interesting. So, I don't really like the can you, because then you start to question your own ability as a player. If it's physically impossible, like if you're not sure if it is or isn't, then I think it really takes a lot of the fun out of it, because it's really difficult to be sure that you know, it's you doing this, not just somebody else. What's coming out here? Oh wow, Alex Trebek passed away. Didn't even, I know he had he had something wrong, but cancer, I think, right? Alright, anyway, we need to kill 3 more dudes. Could be a rare over here, but again, I'm not even looking for rares on this character. Whoa, what's going on? Am I lagging? Or is this mob just bugged? I don't think I'm lagging. I think that mob's just bugged. I mean, all the spells are happening, so... just something about that mob was roaming around in a weird way, I guess. Okay, let's find our, well, there's like so few mobs. What's going on here? I also need to kill this name mob. Last time I came through here, I did not do this quest, so I think I'll do it this time. And the cool thing about that is, if I wanted to do this quest twice, I could. The problem is, if I drop Party Sync, all the other quests will reset, so any other chains that I'm on will not be doable. I'd have to start over, and I don't really want to do that. But I could. If this was the last quest I was going to do, I can literally just do this quest twice, back to back, and unless they changed it, that's how it used to work. Unless they changed it, it should work. Okay, so the problem was he was in a really bad spot, if I remember correctly, yeah. He's surrounded by mobs. Or not surrounded, but he's got mobs near him. And there's a bunch of patrols and stuff. But last time actually was, mostly the problem was we couldn't kite him, actually. I remember this now. The problem was we couldn't kite him. He was like basically like unkiteable. He has a ranged damage component, so. But now if we just have everything up, we should be able to kill him easily. We'll have to wait for everything to be up though, just in case. You see, any combat can still be difficult. Taking them lightly is usually the end of it. Like, that's the big mistake I make. Yeah, see this patrol here. I don't know what's going on here. But this aggroed as well, or came close to aggroing probably. They're just running around. Happy and free. Well, we have a minute on evasion. We have our big CD up now. We have Zandalari racial up. I think we're good here. We didn't, last time we did this, we didn't have blind. So that's a huge difference. Wait, did I just fail to come out of stealth properly? Holy fuck, that's like a huge mistake. Oh my god. What? Okay, we have to blind already. That's not a good start. We might have to just sit here and wait for evasion, honestly. I don't know why that guy did so much damage. We're not even at 60% yet, so yeah, I think we have to wait for evasion. Because that's it, we don't have any other way to drop combat now, so we're just gonna have to wait here. 40 seconds we have until that breaks and then we die, so we'll wait for evasion 20 seconds. Actually, we should probably not wait. We'll go sooner than 20 seconds, but we'll wait as long as we can here. Because we could open with stun. Actually, we should probably not do that. I'm trying to figure out how best I can maximize my offense. Oh shit. See, this is what I'm talking about. Patrols. Okay, now evasion. For some reason I haven't taken any additional damage. Oh, because of that, when he comes out of blind, he misses thing. That's right, I forgot about that. Just using everything wrong though. Oh my god, I'm making so many mistakes. If we're gonna die, it's gonna be just because of bad play. Yeah, see, that's really bad. Yeah, I think we die here. Oh, he's running. Oh my god, thank you so much. Bad game decisions from a long time ago. Wow, that's so big. If he didn't run there, we would have lost that. Which is ironic. But cool, we got that quest done. That's actually the first time we did that quest, so kind of cool. But I would not recommend doing it again. It was definitely not. A little too much work. But either way, we need the experience. We need to finish this up, so. Alright, so now we just do this, go in the water here, and wrap it up. So just evade here or whatever. Vanish. I think there's like a fissure over here, right? Yeah. You can see the bubbles. That's the quest, for whatever reason. I remember back in Classic when I first did that quest, it was like, could not figure out what the hell was going on. It's like very little description about it. It's like, just go look around, basically. That's not my strong suit. Alright, so now we go back to the barrens. We should have set our, or back to the Crossroads. We should have set our hearth to the Crossroads. I still have it set to Winter Spring, but either way, we'll be 48, so 2 levels away. We got skinning done, so we're basically just, let's level now. Level in fast-ish ways. We need to, oh, we got more. Guess we didn't have a lot of this armor. Oh, we now only need the shoulders, so that's like a whoa. Really? I mean, I guess we can kill it. It's strange. I don't know when the last time I've been dazed off my mount was. This used to be like a major issue though. Coming out of stealth was like the only way we could stay ahead of the damage income. But if we ever got jumped by a mob, it was guaranteed death pretty much. You had to vanish. But nah, not really the case anymore, luckily. Now with all these CDs, I mean, especially with evasion, it basically doesn't matter. It just gave us a nice, what's that, 8 seconds, right? Oh, 10 seconds, yeah. 10-second pad there where we're not taking any damage. Like, we needed to build combo points fast, and that was the best way to do it, was come out of stealth with ambush or whatever it was called. I don't know. Can't remember the names, but...
Greetings.
I also got tricks of the trade, which we'll never use.
Speak quickly.
Huh. Another quest that's not giving experience. This one is, though. Well, honestly, we're definitely not doing quests that don't give experience. I mean, I guess we could, because it doesn't really matter that it doesn't give experience. We have to go here anyway, so... We'll go do this Tonga quest first. I'm going to do all of these that we can, at least. I think there's a quest coming up that we also had trouble with. But maybe this time it'll be worth doing. Yeah, there is. There's another named mob that we never tried to kill. Mostly because the first one, that one I just did, was too difficult, so... But that was as bad as it can go, as really, literally as bad as it can go, and I still did fine. I just love this music in this zone, though. It's just gorgeous, it really is. It's a really big zone, there's a lot of quests here. Oh yeah, no, there's actually another really nice quest here. We're gonna do this too, this is gonna be nice. It's kind of bugged, I guess. I'm not really sure what to say. I'm not sure if I could replicate the bug again, though, to be honest. I don't know what I did the first time, honestly. Okay, can we drop combat without using stealth?
Be careful, man.
Good. So this guy's gonna come up this hill, and he's gonna aggro a bunch of mobs. But the thing is, if they're not aggroed on me, like if they aggro on me and then I vanish, then they just go away. So I'll probably do that the second time. There's 3 waves, I believe. Horse-faced maggot farms. So you could sap it. I think that's what we did. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure. And I think we just kept this other one sapped too. Yeah, here comes more of them. So I'm not even... Maybe we're doing it too slow now. It won't work. It's probably actually going to be the case. Oh, wow. We broke the... Wow. Okay. Well, we're in Ratchet, so... Not ideal. Interesting. I don't know what I did last time, but I remember vanishing. And for some reason, the mobs just went away. Or I think they actually just kind of stood there. I'm not even sure they went away. I think they just stood there. We haven't failed it yet, though. Maybe. Oh, yeah, there we go. He died. I was going to say, it's only a failure when the item, or when the quest says it's a failure. But he died. I'll try it once more. I'll try that out of the gate. It's probably easier to replicate. If that is actually what you have to do, get drop, get threat on them and then drop it. That might work. Otherwise, we pretty much have to let him tank. Do we even have to pick the quest up? No. Oh, we definitely need poisons. I'm having like little allergies today. I don't know why, but I won't use Shade Scale just in case. Usually quests like this are extremely difficult though, because it's like, so you can't keep up with the damage requirement, you know? Like these mobs spawn and then all of a sudden they're just on you, so. Yeah, see, that's what happened last time. They just stand there now. They actually despawn, so. It's a pretty big deal. In fact, he might actually not even, like these might not even come. We sap that one. What happens if we sap this one now? That one's still aggro's, okay. Do not want to use anything on this mob though. See, this guy's got full threat. Yeah, okay, here comes the boss. Alright, good. Okay, let's figure out what the best play here is gonna be. This. I'd rather if he had threat on me, actually, just in case, but... Because I have evasion up. We have, what, 20 seconds to kill this guy before that breaks, so I guess we better just save evasion. Yeah, it looks like we're good, though. He's gonna die way before anything else happens. So that's the way to do it. If you could drop with evasion, or with the vanish, really overpowered.
How you doing, man? Be seeing ya.
Okay, but before we do anything else here, we need to go up to the top of this peak. And we need to get a quest to come back down here and kill turtles, I believe. It says a new PvP talent is available. Probably just one I didn't have yet. Addicted Thieves, yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's a spell that used to basically be a baseline spell. But no longer. The zone looks good in the day, but it just looks so much better at night. And the music is so much better at night too, I feel like. Okay, so what did we do wrong last time here? I never vendored either. We need to do that. You have to use it and then bring it up here, that's right. And while we wait, we could vendor. Actually, shade scale first, get this back on. See how good this zone looks at night, man? Kinda cool. Oh yeah, we still have those potions from Winter Spring. Use those.
Find good trails.
Just free damage. It's only 7 attack power, but
What brings you
character
here?
being slightly bigger is neat.
We shall meet again.
Alright, now we can go down and do these quests. Don't get dazed. That's the goal. Or not to not get hit, but just don't get dazed. Get lucky and don't get dazed. Alright, so Centaur Intelligence. That quest should be very easy, considering it's just loot. We don't have to get in combat. But the Snapjaws are actually more difficult than they sound like they would be. The thing is, we have to go down here anyway for another quest, so we'll just do it even though it's not going to give any experience. I don't know why it's not going to, but that's fine. Who cares? These guys do a lot of damage, and I think they take less damage too, because it does... It used to be that way, like turtles had like naturally high armor. They also had naturally high frost resist. Big problem though is that we can't actually drink while we're in the water, so... We have to actually use our healing stuff properly. Basically that means just use Crimson Vial as often as we can, so it's not... Anytime it's not on cooldown and we have a health deficit, then we're wasting it, you know? Those things are like, you could use them as food or something like that. It's displayed on the map as a treasure, which I don't know why that's the case, but it is. Tell you though, the thing that maybe I like, oh god, that's really bad. Crushing Bite. 576 damage. It's like 50% more damage than its auto attack. The thing I hate most about water, though, in this game is that the camera doesn't submerge with you. There's got to be a way to make that happen. I don't know if there is or not. Now we can fight one over on land there. Oh, that was not hell handled at all. I accidentally auto-attacked him while I was in stealth. Four of 6, so very easy quests. Eat up, get 2 more kills, and... Wait, did we not do this? I'm confused. Do we have to actually loot them now? Oh, we probably have to loot at least one of them. I guess, I don't know. There we go, just didn't complete for some reason. Maybe that was not even, I clicked it and maybe that wasn't how you do it. That was just something else entirely. See how much damage these guys do? They're just little turtles. But they're dangerous. Gotta wait. Gotta get some healing in here before we die again. And this will be the last one. Then we'll go do the Centaur intelligence thingy, and that'll be it. Be on our way, probably done here. Can't remember exactly what's next, but it's been a while. But I think it's probably just that's it, I assume. Oh yeah, no, I think there's the name mob, like we were saying. Okay, so this should be very easy because it's just gonna be sap loot, sap loot. Excellent class for this, I'll tell you what. Really no better. I honestly don't think there would be a better class. Everybody talks about Hunter for stuff like this, which is good, but the pet gets smoked, man, I'm telling you. It's not as good as you think it is. The pet gets hit really hard, so other than the fact that you could feign death, like, you know, I guess not, I don't know, you have stealth? I guess, I don't know, technically you have stealth, that's a talent? No. Thought that one might aggro. Is there anything in there? No. This one I'm not even sure I have the sap. But we'll do it anyway. I think they like got a good mix of like African savanna and like North American prairie going on here in the Barrens. It's always felt like very attractive to me for a variety of reasons. Alright, well that's not gonna be a place to get one. Not sure why there's none there. I think next we have to kill a mob up here, right? Yeah, this Wyneth. We have to kill that and then it spawns another mob, so that's gonna be pretty difficult. This is where the loot was, the chest was before. Now if we run over that fire, we die, because it will break us out of stealth. And everything will aggro, but there's no freaking... What's going on here? Am I confused about how this works? There's one there, finally. Oh, that's a weird noise. We're basically back at the road here, yeah. Okay, cool, let's go turn it in. This one gets turned in here, the other 3 get turned in back at the town, and then that is it. Be well on our way to 49. And we'll basically be doing the ratchet quests. Sadly, it looks like we are going to have to do at least some of those pirate quests. I can't imagine we'll be done before that happens, but you never know. Guess it's possible.
Talk to me. Stay away
This
from
does
the
not give a lot of experience, considering how difficult it's going to be. We'll try it, though. We should have no problem. We just need to play well. Although the big problem is mobs near her. I don't... Hopefully this one won't aggro. We'll find out. If we fail, though, once, I'm done. I think this mob is going to be more dangerous than you think, too, because it's got a couple casts. Not sure I'll be able to interrupt all of them, so maybe we sit on a stun. Yeah, definitely want to sit on a stun there. Okay, there's the dude. Alright, so let's use evasion first. Use our healing pot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we still have blind if we need it. He's certainly not doing anywhere near as much damage as the other guy was. I kind of feel like I might not need it. We'll see. Why risk it, right? Just use it. Just kind of like an E-peen thing. Look at how good I am. I almost die for it. Good. We did it. Lost Barrens Kodo. That's, yeah, you're right about that. You are right about that. Don't know why these Colcron dudes, or whatever these things are called, they didn't try to loot them and skin them. They seem like they would have leatherworking, don't you think? That was like very little experience, only 6,000. Yeah. Strange. I wonder if that's because it's the first time I did it? Maybe somehow Party Sync gives even, or yeah, Party Sync gives even more? Okay, so we're close to Ratchet, but I want to go turn these in first and see what happens. Whoops. Turn these in first. I don't think there's any more quests from Crossroads now, but I mean, we just basically did like, what about like 45 minutes worth of questing, and it was all in the Crossroads. The slash play has only been 16 minutes so far, but definitely it's going to be slower than the last one. Yeah, even naked. I mean, mostly now we're basically... It doesn't even feel like we're naked anymore. I can't even imagine. Is this a normal quest? I don't actually know. I've not leveled a character properly. I don't know when the last time I did that was. But is this like normal? Like at 45 and onward, are you just a god? Because that's what it feels like. Once I got these last few talents as well, it was just really crazy. Really, Iron Stomach was like the turning point. Made it a lot easier. I don't even really get much value out of these talents, though, to be honest. I stun the mobs and it helps, but it just feels quite passive. Like, I don't feel like it helps me make any big plays kind of thing. Oh, there's a new quest? Your findings are amazing, that's true. Torn. For some reason, this is not going to give experience.
Beware the living.
And now he wants me to go, oh, to the barrens. Or to the Ratchet there. Your reputation among the Horde grows. I've been hearing reports from both the Forgotten Pools and Stagnant Oasis that you've been a real bane to our Centaur foes. Well done. Wrathguard Deathgate is in charge of our operations against the Centaur all over the Northern Barrens. You could use a bold rogue like yourself to bolster his forces. Report to him at his outpost. Oh, that's that quest. I don't know if I'll do that. Let's go see what's there. I'm not sure if I've done those. I know I did one of the quests he had because I accidentally ended up there and I just picked the quest up, but I don't think, I assume there's like a chain that comes from here, but I don't remember. I'm pretty sure there's like a giant battle that takes place here. Or was that only in Classic? I remember that being a thing at some point. There being like mobs everywhere. I think that's here. I don't think we'll be able to do that because even now, even if we have more than one thing on us, it's still a death.
and thunder, strength and honor.
Okay.
With honor, go forth to victory.
Yeah, you have to kill like another name, dude. I guess we could pry it, but... Oh yeah, this is at right in front of Wailing Cavern, so... We'll see. Oh, that's the dude who's surrounded by all the guards, isn't he? Yeah, that's the guy. I ran into him before when I was down here, and he pretty much... I think he actually did kill us. I can't remember. I remember it ganking me and thinking, like, fuck. I was thinking, like, oh, maybe it's drops a quest? But I didn't realize at the time that, it's probably just for a quest. It could have been a treasure. I see, that's just hard to believe. Like, that's some of these have to be wrong. That's why I want to test this. That's why I want to get this character going. I'm going to make a map. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a screenshot. I got to turn all this other shit off. But I'm going to take a screenshot of every treasure location. And then I'm going to find a picture for every single... Make a picture of every single one of them. Oh, yeah. This is actually a pretty tough quest. These mobs are pretty tough. But, yeah, we're going to slaughter them. No problem. Just their casts of damage are pretty bad. They make ridiculous noises too. Yeah, these quests aren't great. Compared to some of the other mobs we've killed, these are some of the harder mobs. Now, it's really just the seers, I think, aren't the best. I don't know why that's happening, but it's been happening a lot recently. Can't seem to find the answer to it. What we need to do is time our interrupts a little bit better. That was the wrong button. Meant to use gouge, and I did not use gouge. I also don't drop the bracers very often either. These guys should be better overall, though. Presumably they do purely physical damage. I think the thing is they're caster, they're like ranged dudes again, though. Maybe not, though. Okay. Could be a treasure chest here, it looks like. Not one here, though. Crazy just how much damage we do, though. Especially with all these freaking crits. It's insane watching all these numbers fly around. That's 4 of 10. There's also a rare, it's like a Hydra or something like that. Oh, there's more Oasis Snapjaws here. That's interesting. Definitely no reason to not kill them back at the other place, but just in case, I guess. Yeah, really, if it wasn't for this PvP talent, though, we'd have been lost. This would have been ridiculously difficult, especially early on. Another green Mystic Woolies. What's that? These pants, cloth pants. Not helpful. I've had some pretty big crits too along the way. It's kind of nuts how little gear I have, but how much actual power I do have. When you get a lot of procs, the class flies. It's so insane. But when you don't get a lot of procs, you can still... I still find myself in that situation where I'm like, man, I'm really not doing a lot of damage right now. We got our CD up. We'll go for that. Might as well just stun it. Doing so much damage now, mostly because of this roll the bones proc, actually. That's kind of the big thing. Yeah, it's as good as that's gonna go. Getting to pull 2 mobs like that back to back thanks to the CD. And roll the bones proc. Well, that turtle's relatively close. I kind of thought that the turtle was yellow, so I didn't even pay attention to it. Not yellow like scared. When was the last time somebody called somebody yellow? I remember them saying that. Probably a racist thing. Maybe. Not sure. Used to be an old-timey insult. There's even Zephyr runners here. Zephyr runners. My god, I really just suck at using these spells right. The amount of times I just absolutely waste Mark for Death, like, all the time. Basically, if I don't use it on the pull, it's pretty much wasted. That was not a great evasion, but I just wanted to make sure. Oh, there's a treasure over there. Okay, so what did we say we were gonna do? Oh yeah, I want to see if it counts as a quest, that's right. We'll check that out real quick. So we have stats, quests, $5.99, perfect. So this will be obvious. Ah, actually, I don't think we're gonna be able to loot this. We're gonna have to kill both of these, or at least one of these, which is fine because we need stuff from them anyway. Make sure I just keep it up, I guess. $5.99 does not appear to. Unless it, like, you have to reopen it. Yep, $5.99. So that does not, at least these ones do not count for quests. I assume it gave experience, though. Maybe I, for some reason, didn't get experience from it. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh well. The results are there for you to look at. I can look at it later. Actually, I'm gonna forget. I want to find out. Let me just take a... Oh wait, I can't. I'm recording and not... Yeah, okay. Forget it. Not possible. Alright, anyway, we gotta find this name mob, I guess. I don't know. We try to kill him. We do have everything up, but... He's got a bunch of bodyguards with him. For some reason I don't see him. Is there still like a person up there? Yeah, there is.
What brings you here?
I don't know why they're still there. They're probably for a quest still. Can't even remember how you get up there now, though. Wait, maybe you can't get up there anymore. Interesting. Okay, anyway, where's this dude at? Not sure why I wouldn't see him. Maybe he's further to the outside or maybe further to the inside. The kind of width of this makes me think it could be either place. Probably pats around in a circle and comes back, kind of goes one side and then comes back the other side. That's probably how it works. Oh, there. I just saw his bodyguards. Where were they? I hover over them by accident. There they go. Okay, we'll sap him. Oh, this is not going to work out, though. He's going to be in the middle of other mobs. Yeah, this is going to be tough. We're going to have to wait until he comes to a clearing, I guess. Otherwise, we're going to have to try to kill something in front of him, which I guess we can do. But he's turning around. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that. Interesting. This is going to be tough. We'll wait until he comes through here, maybe. It looks like it's clear. Yeah, right here, basically. If he comes right through here, then we should be good. I'm not sure he will, though. We'll have to find out. Otherwise, we have to kill all three of them, which is probably not possible. Nope, doesn't look like he's coming. But actually, that's not. This is fine, too. This is just as clear. Nice thing about these types of combats is Marked for Death is going to be up for both of them. So it's actually really nice. And we'll just eat up, or if we stealth, I don't actually know what happens. A little risky, I feel like, to do that. Let's just probably go for it, huh? Not really when you want to be doing that. Oh, what the fuck? Why is his health at full? What's going on here? What, did he just reset? I'm so confused. Why is his health full? Yeah, I think we're fucked. Okay, I don't know what happened. Something went wrong somewhere. His health is full. I wasn't paying attention. Just gotta get him before the guards respawn, though. I assume we can fight. I didn't even think to check. Yeah, it looks like we can. Fight him around this water. Looks pretty safe. There doesn't really seem to be anything here. Definitely does a lot of damage, though. This is our full power, too. Well, we didn't have the seed yet, but... He's not actually swimming, he's kind of just walking. Oh, now I'm swimming. Oh, shit. Not good. Okay, we have evasion. Holy fuck. Okay, evasion now. Wow, we're still not even close to killing. Wait, we die here. What's going on? Why are we dying? Why did we just die with evasion up? Blood leash. Okay, well, we're gonna have to kite that guy pretty much permanently. I'm not sure I'll finish this now. If the mobs respawn, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Ah, you know what? One last tackle. Let's do it. That's all we gotta do. Prove that we are capable, and I feel like we're up to the challenge. It's just slowing us down here. I'm not in a rush, but I definitely want to finish this. It's not been as fun, especially most of the routine combat being so easy. I don't feel like it's as fun. Oh, there he is still. That's good. He's kind of patrol around this area, it looks like. Okay, hopefully the bodyguards don't just like randomly respawn. This is a lot of health though, if we're gonna have to kite like this the whole time. Definitely would like to save blind if I don't have to use it immediately. But we need evasion. Actually, evasion doesn't even help us, yeah. I mean, it helps a little bit, but not a lot. Be very careful, because now that doesn't look safe anymore at all. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is a player. I don't know, that's the first time I've seen this happen in a while, but we'll take it. Whatever. We could have done this easily. It's the first time that this has happened in a while, though. Some bear druid. That's funny. Very interesting. This used to happen a lot early in this playthrough. In fact, there was a couple mobs that I think it was Sunken, or STV or whatever. We were not even able to kill them if we didn't get help, I thought. It's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I'm almost a little sad because I was mentally committed to getting that killed, but then the guy swoops in. I thought we were getting ganked or something. That's what I thought, because I saw all these mobs come out of nowhere. I thought it was a pet. When I saw that stupid turtle form thing, I thought that was a pet. Hunter pet coming at me. Oh well. Still, we got it done. That's all that matters. You can do that. The whole challenge could be like that, you know? Just sit there and wait, and eventually somebody comes, you know? It's very possible. Alright, let's turn it in. I don't think there's much else here. There might be one more quest. I'm not sure. Now we get to hear the daytime barrens music, because we do not have another shade scale for a while. Thrall Hull. 8.8k. Kill the Kokor Center until Zomzar appears. Contingent of Kokor has traveled to the barrens from their home in Desolus to seek vengeance. My latest report was that even now they move against these bunkers from the west. Face the Kolkar invaders and end their threat in the barrens. Kill them until their leader, Warlord Kamzar, appears. Defeat him and bring me a piece of his banner as proof. We're counting on you. Yeah, this is that. This is that quest.
Thunder. Go forth to victory.
This is that quest I was talking about. They're just basically constantly funneling in here, so hopefully we can kill enough of them. I don't know how this actually works, but I think I remember doing this and I'm just getting completely overwhelmed. Just follow the guards, I guess, effectively. Oh. What was that noise? They all did like an emote. These are basically just the same mobs. I wonder if the guard's killing them. Oh shit. Does the guards killing them count as me killing them? I desperately need to drop combat though and eat up. Because I don't know how long it takes for this, but I assume it could spawn at any moment. I swear this was like in Classic too, I feel like. Oh boy. Guess we'll just kill this one. Hopefully that gives me some kind of credit. I don't really know how it would work. But we're definitely taking a lot of damage here, and I worry that we're going to be thrust into combat at a moment's notice. Maybe not, though. Not really sure how this works at all. If I could avoid having to be meleeed, I will do so. Let's let these guards attack for a while. Time for killing. These are Warcraft 3 quotes, so yeah, I would not be. I would expect that this was also in Classic. Especially because when I talked to the guy, it said look to the west or whatever. Oh, that druid's gonna sweep in and do the same thing again, isn't he? Yeah, I just saw him hovering over there, so probably.
Kill you.
Good idea. Kill you, what's that? Mercenary Tower? No. Unfortunate, we're gonna probably get locked in with this guy's power. Not really sure how we would do this without... Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh my god. Okay, evasion. He's not helping me that much. Could still die here very easily. In fact, I think I do. Once evasion ends. Okay. Heat up. Ah, man, you really have to kill a lot of them, huh? Maybe you have to kill like all the ones that are hanging out here. That's funny. I have not seen another. I've not seen another player pretty much this whole time. I don't know when the last time one interfered was. It's been a while. For sure. Like, these guys do a lot more damage than normal mobs. I'm out of combat, or? Oh boy, what is that? That's him. Oh, he's a fucking elite too. Holy shit. We have very limited options here. I think we have to just let the guards do something. Yeah, this guy's killing him. Well, we might still die here. There's a lot of mobs. I'm gonna just try to kill this guy. This guy's gonna die. Yo, if this guy dies, we're gonna get like one shot. We gotta be very careful here. Yeah, this guy's gonna die. This guy's going down. We gotta run. We gotta try to slow all of them. Not sure that's universally an option. This is not good. Wow. Well, so much for this guy helping us. Let's kill this thing so maybe the more guards come. The guards are, yeah, the guards have gotten threat on him, basically. So we just use evasion and try to kill more things, I guess. Please help me, guards. Wow, that guard just died. That's really bad. Yeah, I think we're gonna wipe here. This dude's killing all the guards. He's about to reset, yeah. Okay, no, that's a disaster. Alright, just vanish. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do now. That guy's back. Well, if he actually tanks, we'll be good, but as long as he doesn't keep dying. All the guards just died, though. Here, let's help clear out some of the guards. No, this is crazy. It's definitely a classic quest. You can tell because it doesn't work very well. Alright, that guy's good. Now it should be much easier. He's only got 4 mobs this time. Interesting. Interesting circumstances. Can we sap that? No. He's still taking a lot of damage though, man. This is a tank who presumably has gear on. Could I have any chance of killing this quest? Probably not. Hopefully we were both able to get that. I assume we were, but... Yeah, based on the fact that he's flying away, I assume that's a yes. Oh, you can't actually jump in here? What the hell? Oh, that's strange. Okay, well, little cheaty. I don't know. Not what you expect to happen, but... Can't stop it. Not gonna just not do the quest because there's a guy there. Alright, whatever. We got it down. That's cool. It's a cool quest line, one way or the other. Alright, so now we got a ratchet. And that's actually a chapter that we didn't have. That's funny. Nozzle Pots Outpost. Oh yeah, that's that shit up there. So we're basically done. Yeah, we've done everything in the zone. We'll see what we can still gain experience from. There's a lot of quests down here, and there's a couple quests up north too that we can do. Those quests up north are good, but I don't like them. I don't really like that goblin area up there. I really wish that kind of stuff wasn't in the zone. But it is, so that's fine. Here, we should vend it, right?
Hail.
And listen to the great music. These next few quests that we'll do are really easy though. We got at least like 3 or 4 quests that are going to be pretty straightforward. And we're also going to turn some in. I don't know if we're going to get much experience for doing so. This one doesn't give any because it's been bugged the whole time. Yeah, neither of them give any. Okay, forget it. I could listen to that song all day, every day. And never be disappointed with that. I would always be satisfied. The weird thing about this zone is, this here, there's an inn there. It's so strange. Don't you think that's a strange place for an inn? That's the kind of stuff that makes me wish I could play a Vulpera, because I would love to just make my camp at random places in the barrens and just, you know, just after a long raid night, just hearth to the barrens and just hang out. I think I always just go to Orgrimmar and fly over, but it's just such a cool concept. Alright, well, they're not giving any experience, but No problem. At least the one quest here is very easy.
And you are. Goodbye.
Hold it. Wait, what? What are you two conspiring? Hand me that package. What the hell? What, this? This is nothing, just some research. Wildlife research. We've seen the results of your research before. I'll deliver this package to Orgrimmar for study. Nonsense, you're overreacting. Have you been watching me this whole time? Rogue, you should know that a war chief doesn't trust the undead. Have you heard what happened at the Wrathgate? You should do well to consider where your loyalties lie, Zandalari. That's an interesting thing. Basically setting up like Orc versus, kind of Sarfang versus Sylvanas from the get-go, huh?
I am
Wrathgate, I don't actually... That's about the plague or whatever, right? Yeah, so that's the quest that I'd really like to avoid doing, because there's a lot of mobs in there, and it's not going to be a lot of fun. Let's see what else we can do. This is definitely an easy one. We've mastered that quest, I think we've figured it out. Captain Garby. Oh, that's that. Yeah, we won't be doing that one. Definitely not going to that island, that's for sure. This quest is really easy. This is like a free 5,000 experience. So all you have to do is loot it, and then you could vanish. Vanish. Happens to the mobs. Could actually kill them for the medals, but no, thank you. Do they just despawn eventually? Probably. That's like a full quest done for 0 effort. Oh, when is this one?
Time is money, friend.
Oh, right.
Be good.
That's to go to the island. Those are good quests over there. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. We did most of them. We couldn't do the captain, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't really feel like that. That doesn't feel like the barrens to me, you know? Okay. And that'd be an easy quest to do too if we have to do it, so we'll see. We will see. That guy's a monk. I thought he was a rogue. Let's go do the, Wait. Oh yeah, caravan scene search. That's first. That's gonna lead to that stone silver quest, which is a really good one. Oh, and there's also this weird quest where we like trap baby raptors or something. Or no, we don't even. They're not even baby raptors. We just turn adult raptors into small raptors for some reason. I don't fully understand that, but yeah, there's a quest over here too. They don't even. How long has this existed? I'm gonna find that out. I'm gonna have a look at this. It might have been here since Classic. Just seems out of place. I really wish they would just. Oh, what happens if we kill this guy now? Well, that's a lot of health. 32k. What the fuck? Oh yeah, no, thank you. Forget it. Everything aggroed for some reason. It used to be that would drop all kinds of supplies or something like that, but I don't know what it does now that that stuff's not in the game anymore. Okay. Wow, I'm looking this up. Raptor twapping.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Probably added with Cataclysm. Yeah, no posts about it since or prior to Cataclysm, so. Alright, that quest is very easy, but we gotta focus on. Let's kill this too. This is actually really easy. Tough to get him in combat though. The good rare to kill. Doesn't have a lot of health. Yeah, I might actually miss him. Oh no, he's coming back around. Okay, let's just aggro. not trying to fuck around here. I just used CDs poorly again. But this guy's really simple. I don't know why he has so little health compared to most rares. He does a lot of damage still though. Wow. Yeah, alright, let's be safe. Where you going, buddy? He's trying to run away. Prefer if you didn't. And there's also another rare, Humor the Pride Lord. But maybe it's not up, I'm not sure. Oh, that's it there. Oh, this is that fucking rare that Jix was camping on the beta to try to get a black cat, yeah. That's funny. I guess we can give it a try. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. Let's go, what's that? Let's go do these quests that we know have something going on with them. Okay, cool. Oh shit, there's the guy. Well, we could try to get that out of the way, but we need to make sure it doesn't aggro Screechers as well. This is basically the exact same situation we had with that, whatever, Centaur dude, but this will be much easier because that mob doesn't have the crazy ability that that Centaur dude had, I don't think. And make sure we don't aggro that Sunscale Screecher there, which looks like it will happen. And we don't have Vanish. Okay, we're kind of in trouble here. I think we'll just go. Let's wait for this to come back up. We'll open with that. 16 seconds. Plenty of time. Just worried about that pap. Take it away here. It actually moves slower than I do. Wait, what? Why did that just complete now? What the fuck? Okay, this isn't gonna work. Too many mobs all over the place. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm having trouble with this. I've done this quite a few times and there was never a problem with those extra mobs. Shouldn't need the kite though. I mean, this should be easy for us at this point. We always have to get a jail free card of blind plus heal, so it's kind of like I try not to abuse it because it does feel a bit silly, but yeah, it's definitely something that we should use more. The reason I try to not abuse it is because it feels like it makes me feel like the only way I'd be able to do this is if I was a Zandalari, which I didn't intend to. Like, I didn't pick Zandalari for any reason. Well, maybe I did. I don't actually remember what my thought process was, but I don't think I did. I probably just picked it because I was like, oh, this would be good this would be good out of combat. It'll save me a lot of time, you know? But maybe I did. I don't remember. It's possible. That's a long time ago, so I don't actually remember. This last level has gone pretty slow, though. Oh, yeah. Well over an hour. We're not even close to done yet, either. Just kind of ran out of the good quests. We still have the quest that we skipped at the first area, though. That's at least 2 quests, or actually at least 3 quests. It should be very easy. In fact, one of them is like super easy, literally no combat required. Actually, 2 of them would be like that, yeah. We'll probably finish up these raptor quests and then go do those, and then we'll see where we're at. Because we're actually pretty close to them. You know, you might not think we are, but we are. Famous raptors. Stealing the silver. For what was the motivation? Who knows? It's like a meme, a barrens meme. Who actually like designed this quest, or like just quests in the barrens in general, because I don't know, obviously that person's not at Blizzard anymore, I'd imagine. I mean, maybe they are, but I don't know who it would be. Maybe it was Cossack? Not sure. I don't know who. I don't think so. I think most of like the actual people who developed Classic are now like long gone. A lot of them were not there for long either. Like that fucking Mark Kern guy. Was there for like 6 months basically, and he thinks he's like a founding member. Should definitely get more of these potions. Alright, we'll kill this, loot the stolen silver, kill the rest, and then that'll be it for this area. Oh, we still have to do the little raptors. It's funny. Damn, man. When you see all those numbers flood the screen like that, you wonder what this spec looks like at max level. Pretty crazy. Wow, okay, that was really dumb. Didn't mean to do that. Might turn into a death because of that. Wow, yeah, good thing we used the CD there. I was thinking about not using it. But honestly, I'm pretty sure that if we didn't use it, we would be dead. Oh, man. Okay. I'm excited to have this character max level. I probably won't play it, but it's gonna be cool having a rogue. There's some things that like are nice about having a rogue in general. Seeing if something has true sight is one thing. I never know. I mean, I guess I could test it on my druid, but I never do. Rogue will be better for it. There's also like a bunch of different things that make me do more damage, like for a small period of time too with Outlaw. I feel like that's probably a big part of maximizing this spec, huh? I wouldn't know. God damn, man, it's just so fun. Seeing all of this shit just explode like that is so crazy. It kind of, you know what? It kind of reminds me of old enhancement with like Wind Fury, when you see like the big Wind Fury procs and then like basically like 2 Wind Fury procs back to back, and there's just numbers everywhere. That is so fucking electric when you see that happen. When you see it happen on Rogue, it's obviously much smaller numbers, but it's still really cool. I've gotten pretty comfortable with this character though. Okay, 2 more Ravengers now. Where will we find those? Just anywhere, I guess. This cat wants to get in the way for some reason. I will prevent that. I actually clipped that. It was not perfect. I just realized I could probably... No, I'd probably not have enough time. I was thinking I could probably use Marked for Death and wait 45 seconds and then use it again in the middle of the pack, but I would lose all the combo points I gained during that time probably. Let's make sure we have no DCs here on that character. That'll be a big issue. Fucking Christ, it's so crazy looking. Oh, we still almost died. That's the crazy part about this challenge. Okay, so we need to we're not done yet. What do we even do here? I can't actually remember. You just use it and they come over, I think. Yeah, they just like jump over to it for some reason. It's such a weird quest. This is like extremely easy. Maybe if you didn't have stealth, you'd have to get in combat, but I don't actually know. For some reason they just aggro to it. I don't get it. I don't like what would happen if you didn't have stealth. I guess we'll try it for whatever the last one's gonna end up being. You have to wait though, 20-second CD, fuck. Quest is too fast. I can't get it done in time. I'm not sure what the purpose is here. Like, why do they automatically aggro? Will it aggro 2 here? Yeah, it will. Kind of unfortunate. It's gonna go back though. That's interesting. What a weird game. Sometimes this game does some weird things. Okay, let's see what happens if we use it and don't get in combat. Or don't leave combat. Oh shit. Okay, well, that's fine. Nothing really. It still just runs over the trap and that's it.
doing?
Alright, we are 49. And we still have one quest to turn in, I think. Two. Yeah, two to turn in. So they still give experience. Good. 10k, that's good. Okay, cool. So then we'll go do the ones up north there that we skipped. Let's see. Essence, Extractor, Seinfeld's messaging me about a trinket. Let's see. That's not it. Wow, that's weird. That's the name of a different trinket. Wait, that is actually it. What? That's the name of the trinket.
For the horde.
Bit confused. That is really strange.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
Okay, anyway, that's that. We're not doing this root sample quest. Sorry, I got a little... Oh, stop party sync. Wait, what? Damn. Okay, anyway, let's go do these ones now. It's actually pretty close. Yeah, it's from a mission. Oh, there's another player here. Okay, well, either way, there's two quests here. We'll kill these guys very easily. And then there's, yeah, this is the second quest. We haven't picked it up yet. It's very, very easy. We're literally going to just do it and immediately complete it almost. Come over here and help the dogs out of the fire. And that gives a full quest worth of experience. So you can see the beginning of the zone is insanely easy. Definitely something to consider redoing with party sync if you want to level fast and you don't want to do things like dungeons or something like that. You can just log on once a day or so and pretty much, I mean, you probably, if you literally just did those opening quests over and over again, you can probably get at least one full level in, I don't even know. I mean, I can't imagine how there's any quests easier than most of these. Maybe. What's going on? Why did he stop casting Creeping Mold and it's not on me?
What?
It's like a free, what was that, like 3.5 bars or something? So you don't actually gain much more experience per quest as you level from 45 to 50. I'm surprised by this. Okay, we gotta be a little careful here with these dogs, but other than that, this area is ripe for the taking. Kick, yeah. Gonna need to kick here. It always makes me laugh. I don't know how many people know this, but did you know that kick is the only animation in the game that uses the character's foot? I think that's kind of interesting. I always say I think it'd be really cool to see what it would have looked like on Torrent because they have such strange feet. I wonder regular Troll Rogue, what they look like. I've never played a regular Troll Rogue. But yeah, so this quest leads into another quest that makes us go in the cave. And in that cave are mobs that have thorns, and thorns is like a hard counter to us, so We won't be able to do that quest, but there's another quest in that cave that we will be able to do, and it's going to be very valuable. It's literally just loot boxes, so it'll be very easy. I don't have much issue here. Perfect timing. And being able to control combat so much, this is what made Rogue so good. Between the kiting and the stuns and all the interrupts and everything else, it's just like really so strong. Of course, evasion. Really, they're built for this. I don't think there's another melee that would even be close. Not even close, I can't imagine. Alright, we just need one more hunter, but I'd like to wait now that we have a... Oh, Shroud of I forgot that I even had that spell. We have to be in stealth, so there's... This is probably a good idea to leave that there. Not like we'll ever use it, but... Oh, so many numbers I can't see the screen. The creeping mole doesn't even matter. I just hate letting cats get off. That's how I feel about it. Feels like it's like a rite of passage from all the time we've spent in dungeons. Okay, we need one more of these. I'm just in love with this zone though, honestly. It's the only way to put it. It's just my favorite zone. The music is so calming and the theme and the atmosphere are so good. And like the Orc versus Quillbore feel, it's like very nostalgic too, kind of Warcraft 3-esque, you know what I mean? Same with the Centaurs. Okay, we just need 3 more Plunderers, which I'm surprised there's not more of hanging around. There we go. One over there. That March for Death spell, I love that it's like usable at range though. That's kind of like the coolest part of it. A lot more hunters than plunderers for some reason. Okay, we gotta drop this quest though because it's confusing. Tracking. There's another plunderer throwing fire on the house there. Very rude of him. We will make him pay. Poor peon in there. Lost and confused. Okay, just need one more. God, it's so nuts. So fast-paced. Okay, that's that quest done. We'll go turn this in, and then we'll get one more quest that we will do, and one more quest that we won't do. In defense of Farwatch. And we're definitely going to need a few more quests before we ding, so we're going to have to find some ones that we can do. I know there's some quests to, like, talk to the pirate dude and do some random shit, so we'll see which ones are on the table for us. Otherwise, we'll have to leave the zone, which I really would like not to do this late. Like, we're very close to being done, so... Oh, that guy's got the Deathwing mount. That's a cool mount. Yeah, this is the one that, just a little too much. Let's see, maybe we'll try fighting one of them. Because it wouldn't suck to do that quest, because then we can do another quest. Basically, we can do another 2 quests. But we need to kill 5 of those mobs that basically kill me more than I kill them. So I'm not really sure how we need evasion for every single one, I guess. Oh, plus we have to kill that name mob. It's a lot of combat. It would be worth it. We'll try. Well, I don't want to give up on it too quick, but we'll try. Unlikely, though, I think, honestly. Okay, let's go right for the Thornweaver. See what happens. Oh my, you see? Are you serious? Look at this. Okay, not possible. I just don't have enough health. That's my shade scale dead too. Fuck. Should have not done that. I mean, look at this. Every single thing I do does damage to me more. Wait, does it? It doesn't show the damage. That's strange. Yeah, oh yeah. I did not take any damage but thorns. They didn't even cast a melee or do a melee or anything. 2.8k across, what was that, 5 seconds of combat? 2 seconds of combat. What the fuck? Okay. Unfortunately not possible. Maybe that one specific thorns is bugged, to be honest, because that does seem a bit ridiculous. I mean, even if I had 20k health, that's still gonna destroy me. So that's probably just bugged. That mob only has 4k health, so I feel like there's any reason that should have happened. But sadly, we can't do that quest. We can definitely do this quest, though. This is easy mode. Let's see, there's a little trick we can do here. Doesn't really help, though, because we can only get 1 package up here. Oh, fuck. We can't even get that one either. Problem is we have to drop combat, otherwise we're gonna die here. I don't see any way to do that. We have to wait. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. So we're gonna die here. Is really not what we want to do. Otherwise, we have to wait a full minute, which I guess is better than dying. Life is not perfect at times. When you're naked. "30 seconds. I mean, oh, they're out. Fuck, they were just bugged. They can't get down here, probably. Oh, wait, they reset. Okay. Alright, thanks. That's generous. After all that, they reset. Ratchet is under attack. I wonder why. Probably by accident, maybe. A lot of people accidentally attack each other when they're in cities and don't realize what they're doing. I thought there could have been a chest here, but I'm not seeing any location for it. I'm pretty sure I've seen a chest here. Let me quickly just check that out. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just these packages. That might be a different cave. Ah, you know what I'm thinking of? There's a cave in Dunmoreau. It's not very similar visually, but similar purpose in the story. Very early in the questing experience, you know? And there's a chest at the top where you fight the named guy there as well. It's unfortunate that the rest of the playthrough will not have Shade Scale on, though. Stupid death. I shouldn't have even... I don't know what the hell after I got hit for 50% of my health with the first global, I don't know why I even continued fighting. Just thinking maybe it was a bug somehow. Okay, so unfortunately, we're now kind of in a pickle. But we only need about half of the level, so we can do some of these quests. It's just both of these are like, it's 2 named mobs and then 10 dudes who are a real pain in the ass to kill. So that quest I really do not want to do. But we can do the one where we have to swim to the boat and explode it. And then I'm perfectly happy doing some of the other quests in that area too if we have to.
Look, Tom. Strength.
And unfortunately that does not. You need to do this quest to unlock the next quest chain, which is really a good one. Like we could have gotten quite a few free quests from it. It's basically just ride on a mount. So if you can do this quest on top of what I've been talking about here, you really should. Because it's basically, that's just like a legitimately free quest. Like it's not even, there's nothing, there's no actual combat. In fact, I think one of the quests you don't even have to participate in. I'm not sure. So pick this one up. This is easy enough. Let's just go swim and do something.
Looking for work?
Oh yeah, and this is the other. Oh, but that is not giving experience either for some reason. Shit. Well, we'll have to pick up. I guess if we had to do quests, I would rather do the ones on the island, Frey Island. We'll see.
What's up? Have a good
Much of
one.
these are not giving experience, which definitely worries me. What is this? Not a thing. That's definitely concerning. We could probably kill Captain Garby now. Actually, no, the reason we couldn't kill him before was because there was too many mobs. He was like surrounded by 2 mobs. It was just, I couldn't figure out a way around it. The belly potent. I don't even know what that means. Must be a phrase of some sort. Let's look it up. Powerful or mighty in war. Definitely a good way to put it. Okay, well, let's go do this. I don't actually know what this quest is. Actually, this one's really easy. If it starts giving experience, we can do it. I don't know why it's not, though. Definitely bugged. But you see, this is the name mob, and it's surrounded by other mobs. So you have to sit here and wait constantly for it to patrol away, and then you have to be careful because they're all around you. You're covered in other mobs, you know. Yeah, there's Charlie.
Hey there. See you later.
Okay, so that's just 2K for experience, pretty much. Yeah, okay, so this should be very easy at least. This is literally just loot this thing here, so I don't even think I have to get into combat for this. to Torn. I tattooed it onto my first mate's scalp. Of course, he's dead now, along with most of my crew. The Alliance doesn't even know what they have. His severed head is hanging from a tree at the entrance in the camp. Grab that head and take it to Gaslow and Ratchet. Oh, Ratchet. I'm glad I read the quest. Anyway, let's go do this thing quick. It's a good start, at least. 2 quick, easy quests. But we're still not even halfway there, so... Yeah, we'll be doing the other side. We'll be doing some other stuff for sure. See, it's this area here. For some reason, it looks like they put like a boat. I don't really understand that. It's just an auto turn in. That's strange. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Does it actually do damage? Probably not. I'm not actually sure. It's a nice area here, though. I've always liked this area. Okay, we'll just get in the water, I guess. Splash. The water looks really good in the day, honestly. It looks pretty shit at night. Definitely looks a lot better in the day. Just swim right over to Gaslow here. Okay, coming down the home stretch, but it's definitely, you know, it's pretty close to being difficult. It's pretty close to being a problem, I think is the way to put it. Oh yeah, ammo dumps too. That was... Wait, I should have did that. I guess we'll just go back at this point. That's another really easy one. I am definitely wasting my time here going here and then going all the way back. I didn't realize I even got a new quest. I should have realized. That's another really easy one though. You don't have to do any stupid killing all kinds of dumb mobs.
I only deal with the best.
Okay, that should be another very easy quest. We don't even need to get combat for that one either, thanks to Banish. And that'll definitely get us above 50% at least. I love this mount though, I'll tell you what. Zandalari has a lot of good like racial kit to it, you know what I mean? I love that the hunters, Zandalari hunters, start with a dino mount too, which is like, I still don't actually know how that works, but apparently it's like an account-wide unlock when you get it, but there's like a bunch of things that can only be tamed if you have certain credit basically on your account. So this is gonna spawn dudes that we're not gonna kill, and that is the quest. I don't even think I needed to vanish there. I think I literally could have just... Oh no, they did aggro, even though I have vanished. But they won't. I don't think anybody needs to do this. I think anybody can just run. Obviously you might die to that fall damage there if you don't have the thing, but... Probably not. It probably doesn't do that much. Well, that was a joke. Yeah, you don't even have to. I think maybe there's another quest. If you kill that guy, a new quest comes from it, but it's not worth it. Not for us. 8K. Oh, and that wants us to go north. So if we have to do that, we can. That's another free 4K experience. And I'm sure there's at least a few quests up there that I wouldn't mind doing. The hyena quest is nice. That's a lot of experience, and it's literally just kill 6 hyenas basically. So if we need like 3 or 4 bars left after we do these, we can. But we're gonna go do this box 5 ammo dumps one, and then we'll go across and do the at least the Frey Island quests that give experience. I don't know if this Tony Two-Tusk quest is gonna give experience or not. We'll see. We have to kill like a named mob, I think. Shouldn't be that difficult, but Okay, we keep aggroing. Oh, wow, and we don't have vanish. Okay, well... Kill him? I used vanish stupidly there. I don't even think I needed to vanish there. I should have waited until they aggroed and then vanished, I guess. If I wanted to get some value out of vanish. See, these are just pretty much very lightly guarded, if not unguarded. This one is not. That's 3 mobs over there. That one's not happening. This one might be tough too. Let's see. Which mob should I sap? Probably this one. Yeah, it did aggro, but vanish is up this time. So, no problem. It's almost difficult to see where the rest would be. We have a lot of clutter on the map here because of this other quest. I don't actually know where we could find more. I don't remember even having this problem when I did this last time. Oh yeah, but here's... I still don't understand what's going on here. It must be an alliance quest. But I don't see how it is, because this is the Northern Barrens. There's no alliance quest here. This is a horde-only zone. Oh, there's one there, but... that will definitely require vanish. So a minute still. There's actually a treasure chest up here as well. And it was bugged, actually, I remember. It was like, didn't despawn after I looted it, but there was nothing left in it. Yeah, it's right there. Not here now. Definitely some kind of a alliance quest, though. Oh, that's respawn. Holy shit. Okay. Well, that helps. Solves the problem a lot. So that means the other really easy one would probably respawn too. Oh, there's one here too. I didn't even notice. Let's just get this one. We'll need to vanish, but won't matter. Actually, oh yeah. No, it looked like it didn't aggro first, but it definitely did. Okay, so now we go across the water here. We'll go do at least this one quest, and I assume more than that though. This quest we have to drop. And this quest we will drop because we're not doing it. Let's kill 8 of these guys. This is standard. But then the talk to Tony one, it doesn't seem like it's giving experience. So I worry that the chain gets bugged when that... oh, fuck. I don't think that's going to happen, though. These mobs are very easy, though, compared to the other... pirates or whatever, the humanoids that we're going to fight on the other side. Last time I did this quest, those guys on the left there were really dangerous, and these guys were a joke, so... don't mind it. Looks like they're meant to be, like, farmable or something. Taking a lot of damage here. So much for these mobs. And that was a terrible evasion as well. It's fucking running. Hello? What's with those misses? I still don't understand that. That was plaguing us a lot early in the playthrough, and pretty sure I just saw it for the first time in quite a while. But it happened there as well. Typical lazy pirates sleeping on the job here and getting killed because they're asleep. Alright, that is 4 of 8. It's cutthroat and privateer. I don't know what's what, but not sure if one's more dangerous than the other. Maybe because that cutthroat was the one that almost killed us. Last time we did this, I think we killed most of these mobs here. Probably a coincidence, though. This is definitely a death. We don't really have a lot of solutions to it either. Just use the pots, and that's that. Shit, the fucking guy's just standing there. A dark iron door? What the hell is this? That's odd. Didn't expect to see that. That looks like a dark iron dwarf, doesn't it? Yeah, that's got to be a dark iron dwarf, surely. Okay, one more mob. Oh yeah, cutthroats have a poison too. We're pretty low health starting this one though. It's going to be a little dangerous. We have the CD up. Let's definitely use it. Just to be safe. Alright. So that's it. We're now heading into the house to see if the Tony stuff works. If not, then we won't do it. But all we have to do is kill one name mob for him. Of course, we don't have anything up.
Hello, man.
Yeah, it does work. 8k experience only though. I guess we'll just kill this mob while we wait. Actually, we probably don't want to come out of stealth for this because it might aggro. Maybe not. More worried about aggro and stuff on the right. I probably should be though. Especially because this mob's gonna run. We definitely need to stun it if it does. Or I might just lose a 1v1. Yes. That's really not what I want to be doing. I mean, a fucking blind too, because it's gonna run. Wow, that is the worst possible circumstance. Okay, now we gotta just wait. We can't do this. No, not without blind. We'll have to wait. We only have to wait probably for our major offensive CD, but by the time that comes back up, blind will be almost back up too. Combo points seem to last a long time. I don't. How is it not decayed yet? Did they? Maybe I got a passive that makes them not decay anymore? That's kind of crazy. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh no, not again. Well, I'm not actually streaming this time, so Hello? No, it was just like server lag, I guess. Didn't actually DC from the game, so that probably means it was something to do with the server. Alright, well, we got everything going. We lost all our combo points, so that's for sure. Okay, let's see. What happens here? Stun is pretty bad, yeah. I knew there was some reason to be fearful of it. I just couldn't remember what that reason was. But I can kite it, I'm sure. It's not very far. We just have to sit here and wait, basically. Well, actually, this will be back up in 13 seconds, so I guess that's what we're waiting for. Otherwise, we just go back in with a little bit of health from the healing pop. And I'll just wait for this, 13 seconds. 2 seconds now. Okay, so pretty big mistake, but doesn't end up hurting us. Not over yet. But looks like we're good.
What you want?
6 heavy. Oh yeah, that's over here. This is kind of harder than it looks too, because they're all in this one area. With tons of mobs in it. There's only... I don't... There's only so many you can even get. Actually, literally just right here, so... I mean, other than trying to kill these, I guess we could. I mean, I don't know. There's no reason we can't kill them. We just need evasion up. They only have... Oh, they have very few... They have very little experience, or whatever, health. I didn't notice this. We'll fucking fly through these then. We could actually do this quest then. I didn't realize that this was the case. I thought they were full mobs. That's easy. Easy mode. We are in a bit of trouble now, though. That privateer will definitely aggro if we go over there. So we're going to have to kill Garvey one way or the other. I'm not really sure what we're waiting for, though, at this point. Nothing really is going to happen here, so just get to it. I don't even have slice and dice up. But that seems like that would be helpful. Music here is very strange. He doesn't actually do a lot of damage. But he will eventually kill me. I need to definitely blind and drop combat. Just do it now. Should be enough. 30% health. Should be enough to take the chance out of it. It's got a 2 roll as well. Pretty nice. He's running as well, so that's that. We got this quest done, which I didn't expect to get done. These have actually respawned, so I didn't even need to. Wow, that's bizarre. I guess the quest is designed to suggest that you killed Garvey while you did that, because nobody would ever do this.
Who you be?
Very few people.
Be seeing ya.
Okay, this quest isn't great. Not the biggest fan of it. We do have 3 to turn in, but I don't think that's going to be enough, so we'll have to do it. It's kind of a pain because you have to wait a bunch, but this will be it. We should be done after these. We'll have 4 to turn in, and that should be everything. Wait, what? What? What's going on there? My mom needs to die too. It's in combat with me. I wonder if that's where they spawn and that's why it ran over to it. I don't really get that. Okay, but we have to clear this whole area out because we need Tony to go downstairs. Oh, he just died. Okay. I guess you're not really supposed to. You're probably supposed to clear it out yourself. Tony lost. In fact, when this guy loses, I lose. Just like in the Brawlers Guilds. No, you lose. So we can try our best to get this to not happen, but I think it's inevitable. He actually won his battle. It's interesting. Yeah, but unfortunately you can't do it without Tony, so. We need Anthony. There's my man. Cuthbert should be below decks. Come with me, Mon. That's gonna aggro there, that pirate. Pain in the ass quest. Try not to use CDs here because it's gonna be kind of out of my control here. I need to quickly. It's kind of like an escort, honestly. I mean, I guess if he dies, we can just summon him again, but he's gonna aggro more stuff.
Hello, man.
Oh god, he's got 2 things on him. Now he only has 1 thing on him. I guess that's probably a good thing. I have 1 thing on me too, which is not necessarily a good thing. If he dies, we're just gonna have to vanish, though. I won't. I don't think I'll have the ability to finish it, but maybe. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, we're fucked. Just blind. I just vanish. That one shouldn't aggro. I don't know how it aggroed in the first place. Dumb quest. I don't know why his pirates can't just kill them all, but I guess that's part of the difficulty of it. Intentional, that's an intentional choice, probably. Yeah, he should make it right in here with he should make it right in here with no problem. We'll see. It takes forever to get down here too. Yep, good. This was easy. I don't know if it's because he helps me or what. He's got a one-handed sword and nothing else, so maybe not. We have to loot something here, right? Slightly more to the quest. Looks like we might... Yeah, I guess we actually get 2 quests out of this. Maybe not. I thought we had to loot something here. Wait, what? Okay, I could have swore there was more to it. But I guess not. Oh, maybe that's a treasure chest. Buccaneer Strongbox. Yeah, that's some kind of treasure chest. Not sure. Some kind of rare rogue thing that you can go and do, I guess. Okay, so that should be it, alright? We have, what? These mods are still under here. We have a 66%, so we need 33% health, or 33% experience, and we have 4 quests to turn in. If that's not it, I'd imagine we can probably just go up and do Like I said, that extra 4K from that riverboat challenge thingy, whatever, riverboat challenge, riverboat quest, and yeah, that's probably it for sure. Then we're about to find out, though. It's a hell of a journey, guys. If this is it, it was a hell of a journey. I'll tell you, this is something. This isn't for everyone. I'd say when we did the Nomad challenge, as I said, this is something I'd recommend everybody try, especially if you're feeling like a little, not enthusiastic about the game and you're looking, you're not sure why you're still playing the game kind of thing. You're lost a little bit. Do this, honestly. It's so fucking fun. Unless you absolutely hate leveling, you don't like any of the zones, you don't like any of the stories, you don't like any of the content in the game, you'll find it's a different game when you play it that way, the Nomad challenge. Now, it's a different game when you play it this way, too. Let's put it that way. But it's not for everybody, for sure. I wouldn't say I enjoyed it. It's certainly not as fun as the Nomad challenges, because those are difficult at times, but it's more about the collection and the world itself, you know what I'm saying? So, I think I'd have more fun either doing no spec. I feel like that's the better version of everything. Like, the best one is no spec, because it's not, like, you're not going to die every time you fight, but the combat is going to be slow-paced enough that you could die and there could be errors along the way, but you still get to gear up and you still get to play the game the way it's supposed to be played, you know what I mean? And then Nomad obviously is the best. To combine those two, you get an amazing product, but...
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, that's 10K, it's 8K, I know, we probably are going to be short. But yeah, the no gear challenge is very difficult at times. Like I said, this playthrough featured the hardest thing I've ever done in the game, honestly. Easily, actually. It's not even really close. Very, very difficult. So... no, not even close. We still need 2 more hull blowers. Alright, so we're definitely going up and doing the riverboat stuff. Make sure we don't see at the last minute there. Where does this happen? Over here, right? We'll take that quest. It's a free 4K experience, and then we'll go do the hyenas. Wow, we will go do the hyenas quest, and hopefully that will be enough. We'll see though. These last few levels did require a lot of work. Oh, why did I do that? That's not what I wanted to do. I'm so used to pressing reload. / played. 48 minutes. It's still an hour level, guys. I just did an hour level naked. Come on, man. Leveling is too fucking fast. But I did also have the pot and the experience buff, so this isn't normal, but... yeah, on 1 hour level naked. 14 more minutes. If we're still here, we'll put Shade Scale back on. We might be. I think we probably will be. We'll see. We're almost done, though. And cats all over the place, though. We can also try to find some rares or something, I guess, if we have to.
Smart mouth, huh? Hey, I got your back. This gig ain't.
Is there any other quests that we can do without getting in combat a bunch?
How you doing? Don't be a
Oh, that's
stranger.
another one that we could have did. Wow, these don't give experience. So that's, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I feel like that's bugged, right? Not really sure what's going on with that, but... wrap it up. We got a bar and a half, so I'm sure by the time we kill all the mobs, it'll be closer to a bar. And then all we need is the actual turn-in. What's this over here? That looks like a more modern... Huh. What is that guy? An elite. Taskmaster. Oh, he's gonna aggro too. What's going on? Stop it. Oh, it's a classic NPC. Oh, the Horde Rogue Poison quest line. What the fuck? Oh, wow. Well, that's interesting. Wait, so there are Venture Company mobs up here? I didn't think there was. I thought this was all... Oh, okay. I thought this was all added in Cataclysm. I definitely don't want to use another potion. Oh, I just realized I don't have poisons up though. Wow. Let's do a lot of damage because we're unloading on this mob and it's just not dying. Still have those drums, that's funny. Pop bloodlust. Yeah, we're not really gonna get much closer. The mobs themselves aren't giving much anymore. At one point they were. Holy fuck. See, we're back to this again where we like can't finish mobs. Oh, look at all the hyenas. Jeez. If we could actually AoE, we'd be in good shape there. A lot of crits though. See this? Pretty crazy. Okay, that's 3 of 6. I don't know. We don't need a skin for any reason. Light leather. We don't need money, but yeah, there's nothing to skin for. Jesus. These definitely do a lot of damage. I will not be accused of saying I took these for granted. All these guys are talking about killing that elite, but I don't. Why would you? For a quest, I guess, that doesn't exist anymore. So that's a textbook example of how you fuck this up. I had evasion up and I used stun there. So not only is that a DPS loss, but it's also a big survivability loss. And I could easily die to that mistake, as you see here. Because now I've DR'd the stun. If I didn't have every... Oh my god, I do die. Wow. See, I told you, something missed. The abilities are missing. Auto attacks are missing. I don't understand that. It's a two-handed mace anyway. But yeah, so easily that small type mistake is still enough for me to completely like mess it up so severely, you know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind if you're ever doing something like this. You really want to play perfectly if you can. Or you want to make like gross scale errors minimized. You know what I'm saying? Like you really can't be overlapping big offense and defensive CDs improperly. That's a big mistake to make. Like I do all the time, constantly. Yeah, we're gonna die to these mobs. I don't know what's going on with these guys. They do a lot of damage for some reason. Just, yeah, 700 damage physical. Oh, that was crit though, yeah. Well, either way, maybe they crit a lot or something. Okay, well, we're done with that quest. We did get a few knocks of experience, but not enough, I don't think. Maybe there'll be a treasure or something that we could snag on the way back. I know there's quite a few treasures here. I know that's actually just quite a few rares. And the rares are up. That sludge anomaly rare is actually really easy to kill. He's just in the middle of the water there. There's a lot of opportunities to kill rares. I mean, maybe we should try. Try to get at least one killed. That's as easy as it's gonna get. Just swim in and get out. Just kidding. The mob is absolutely destroying me. Is it all of a sudden because we're 49? Is that why? Yeah, blind is not up, so I'm in serious trouble here. I'll have to kite, but we're in water, so we don't have any speed advantage. We don't have a limited, we have a limited space. Black sludge, what is that? Not sure. Look, shadows though. First time we've actually used it the whole playthrough. Ah, we did it. That should definitely be enough now. Probably could just kill a second one and we'd be done, but let's go turn it in. And it has not taken as long as I thought it would, so Shade Scale will not return in this playthrough, guys. It was fun. It was a really fun time. I'll tell you, this is definitely, like I said, one of the most engaging things I've ever done in WoW, and at times it was more challenging than anything else the game has ever featured. So if you're looking for a challenge, if you're looking for, you know, some, you know, I don't know, some new way to play the game and be challenged by it, this is definitely the way to do it.
Champion, Azeroth cries out for your aid. Come to Silithus.
What would happen if we logged out right now? I'm going to try this. I don't know if anybody's tried this. I'm sure somebody has, but I don't know if it has any results. You have a minute before...
Azeroth needs you to protect it, hero.
You have a minute before you get ported out, so I'm not actually sure what happens. Let's like log off, and we'll log off for like 30 seconds or something. Just log off long enough for it to not port me. I don't know how we'll know, but we'll take it easy. Make sure. No rush. But yeah, it's interesting. But so yeah, the character has been very like I really enjoyed playing it. Outlaw Rogue is perfect for this. I really don't think there's a better class. Like I said, Hunter is looked at as really good, but the fact that you can stealth buy everything, you could sap everything, you could vanish to drop threat, you can all these stuns, all this movement speed, all this kiting potential. Like honestly, I think Hunter is a worse kiter than Rogue. I mean, obviously the pet has a big thing, but like, yeah, like you have like some really potent slows as a Rogue, where a Hunter you pretty much don't anymore. I don't think they even have a concussive shot anymore, do they? I'm not actually sure if they even have it anymore. I actually don't know the answer to that, but alright. Should be long enough, right? let's see. Oh, it paused it. Wow, that's surprising. Huh. They're not idiots, I guess, huh? That's odd. I'm surprised to see that. I wonder what would happen if I timed it. It takes 10 seconds to log out, right? So 11 seconds. Oh, it takes 20 seconds. I assume it's still going to port me even though I'm logging out. Let's see. That's it, and I'm still logging out during it. Well, it's been a hell of a ride, guys. This was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I would recommend this to anybody who's looking for a challenge. Would not necessarily recommend this to your average player, mostly because it's going to be pretty difficult. I think most people aren't interested in this type of difficulty. But it's very fun, and I think for the most part, if you're looking for engagement and difficulty, there's not really going to be any better way to get it out of leveling. So yeah. Let me know what you think. I'll be hopefully doing some more leveling challenges in the future. Again, the playlist, or there should be a spreadsheet in the description that shows all the ones I have done already. And there'll be more to come for sure. So thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one.